hyper photorealistic Bulbor. Oh, this is terrible.
God.
You put piss down and then scared everyone. This is the worst. I couldn't even properly drink my piss.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Street Fighter 5 looks better than KOF 15.
Between the two, I'm going with KOF 15. Here's why.
Okay.
Most of KOF 15 runs at the right frame rate. More of Street Fighter 5 doesn't.
It also has the same thing of like
yeah,
background.
some things don't run at the right frame rate. More of Street Fighter 5 has that problem. They'll put some motherfucker 10 feet behind you at 30 in fucking Street Fighter 5. I have no idea. Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Why is there no next-gen version of that game? What happened?
I don't know.
Something happened. There must be some licensing thing with Unreal.
Right, they must have just not wanted to use Unreal at all, like at some point.
Yeah, I genuinely don't fucking understand what happened there. 5 should not have gone the way it did. I think everyone everywhere can agree on that much, at least. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, Ken in Street Fighter 5 looks worse than anything.
Yeah,
like,
he sucks so bad.
Obviously, he's hideous.
No one in fucking... And that's, like, another layer of this. Like, no one in fucking KOF 15 looks as bad as Ken in fucking Street Fighter.
No, that's true.
As a guy who really likes Ken, that actually is really upsetting.
I was actually going to say the opposite thing of the animation in Street Fighter looked way better than KOF. KOF looks real stale. Plays Street Fighter 5, it's such a weird thing of like, I feel like the animation quality got better with every new season of it. So all the characters past like season 2 have really nice animations.
Right, G has like amazing animations compared to Ken.
Yeah, anyone in the original cast, they should have redone every animation.
So how the fuck at one moment? I know I have to cross water to... Oh, there's a... Yeah, and then I can... Okay, so we're... Blue boys. Okay. Yeah, the thing with KOF animations is that they really look like completely... I believe transliterating is a good way, a good word and metaphor to use for it. They transliterated 2D attack sprites into 3 dimensions, which is really cool and feels snappy in a way that I appreciate. But I don't know. Like, one, I could see the shit Bob's talking about too, with like early models have some terrible looking animations and then the later characters look cool as shit. Like they have great animations in Street Fighter 5. Whereas all the KOF characters look like a sprite has been directly reproduced as a 3D model and animates the same. And I think that's kind of really neat. Like, obviously, it's not as fluid as a Tekken.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing for me that actually floored me, and I was thinking about it a lot recently, is like the Samurai Showdown on Xbox Series X got the 120 frames per second mode, and now Street Fighter's gonna come out with Street Fighter 6 and have a 120 frames per second mode that updates the screen at 120 before KOF 15 did. What the fuck happened?
I thought KOF 15 had that.
No, as far as I know, KOF 15 does not have a 120 frames per second mode. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah,
please.
I was like, I could have sworn they got that in there, but maybe not. Because I know they never updated Samurai Showdown for PlayStation.
No, they didn't.
Only for Xbox, which was really frustrating. It was like, come on, guys, please.
All 10 of our players on Xbox will be excited to know that if you have a 120 frames per second TV, we're talking about one guy. Can you just name him?
Right? Randall? It's your day.
It's your day, Randall.
Yeah, I don't know.
What does
that was
it do?
weird when they redid Sakura's face, but not Ken's. Because it was like Sakura's face never looked that bad. It never looked Ken bad. Oh my god.
So that's what that rock they got distracted in that other pond in that other level was about. Now, if I could remember where that was, I could suss out the importance of that moment and how I should have capitalized upon it, but I don't fucking remember what level it was.
Right.
So
I think it was like the second level or something.
But what's the context, right? Was it the bridges area? With
No,
a ton
it
of
wasn't the
bridges?
bridge. It was to open a gate.
Okay.
But it looked like the gate was a loop back to something you'd already done.
Oh, yeah. Well, then that would have been helpful because then I could have gotten people who walk on land.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They're smart. They made the thing I can walk on a different color. Because, you know, normally it'd be like black, but it's gray to let me know, hey, no, it's good. Walk up it. Certainly. None of these fucking weirdos behind me will see us. But yeah, I'm not mad or disappointed in King of Fighters, technically. In fact, just given where King of Fighters has ended up over the years, I feel like better than we've been a lot of this time.
Why do they not come off of there sometimes?
I don't know. They're just set doing that for life, and I don't have any idea why.
There's a lot of theorizing that Street Fighter V had outsourced models, but I don't think it was ever confirmed.
I've read a lot of people say that over the years, and there's literally no confirmation of it, which shit like that gets so annoying.
Yeah.
Because with 5, I didn't get those 5s. With Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I absolutely got those 5s.
Right. Yeah, the only model that I felt was bad enough that was like, maybe it's outsourced was Ken's. But it'd be insane.
Yeah, I had
he looks like a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
He does. He looks like a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite model. But yeah, it gets exhausting because a lot of fans of certain companies will just sit there and just be like, well, obviously this is beneath them.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do something this bad, so it's outsourced. And I'm like, hey, I'm a Mega Man fan.
Right. Yeah, we've been damaged by this company.
Like, I know. No, I was gonna say, I know what it looks like when they outsource, like what that sort of feels like and what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's not what's happening here. They're just not firing on all cylinders. No idea why, but they're just not.
Yeah, did we ever get confirmation of like the original Final Fantasy 14 if that was made by like random Korean devs?
I don't know if that ever got confirmed, but that fucking horse bird shit really, really made a strong argument for it. What? You're doing what?
Again, with a drop from your memory challenge in Street Fighter V.
Damn, good job.
Right?
Hard to even draw that many polygons, frankly. But yeah, when it comes to fighting games, I think we're in a pretty good spot. I can't be mad at King of Fighters 15 just because, like, everyone seems to be doing pretty well overall.
Right?
Yes, this blue gem for blue days.
Now that we're past doing a season pass that has, here's a team of characters that are already in the game but different outfits, I'm a lot more happy with what's happening with King of Fighters.
I thought you were going to say Guilty Gear.
Man, look, season 2 was bad, but it wasn't that bad.
I'm not sure. I mean, yes, you can post links. I'm not going to click it, but I'm not sure Event Hubs is a good source, since that's normally a website that you use to set up cons and other events.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a journalist outlet, you know? Is Dead or Alive still kind of dead? Yeah, but in a way, it's been dead since like 3.
Yeah.
If you really want to be optimistic, kind
4.
of dead since 4. Yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
But they teased that they'll bring it back again, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I feel like that series really needs to come back strong if they want to come back again, because oh man, 6 was not that.
But Bob, how would we know what a King of Fighters that's a Dead or Alive that's phoning it in looks like unless the new one phones it in? We've just never seen them phone in a Dead or Alive ever.
I think that what would be more exciting is if Virtua Fighter finally came back.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I had so much more fun I had fun at a deeper level with Virtua Fighter than I feel like I've ever fucking had with Dead or Alive.
Yeah, Dead or Alive.
For some reason, Dead or Alive has been perfectly flat since 2 mechanics.
Yeah, I like Dead or Alive, but it is a lot more just. No, it's fun because showing you go through big environments that get destroyed.
Right.
In silly ways.
Yes.
Which I think that them being destroyed actually made it worse, and it was way better in 2. And it's just like, no, jump off buildings.
Or hit them into the bomb.
Right.
Yeah, I like Dead or Alive at a concept level, so I'd love for them to try again.
Mm-hmm.
But I've basically spent my entire life being disappointed at Dead or Alive. Today, I tried building a small room at the top of a tree. It reminded me of my younger days when I lived in a little shed. Those memories helped make this bearable. Aw. Used to there being a larger variety of 2D fighters, IMO.
Oh, you missed the first part where it was about dominating 3D fighters, so they have to be at least that impressive.
Well, I always find it weird to call any game that's 3D but has like horizontal gameplay a 2D fighter, because I see a lot of people doing that where they're like, Street Fighter's a 2D fighter, Tekken's a 3D fighter.
Right.
That to me is conceptually very strange, and I'm like, but that doesn't make any sense because everyone knows Smash Brothers is a 3D game.
But it's not. We just say it is because it's a funny joke.
But it is.
But yeah, I think that was all the tech we've seen Team Ninja do with Neo and Wolong. They could actually make a Dead or Alive that looks pretty nice now. Like not as good as Tekken, but pretty high up there. I don't know about Sega though. Like, there's a reason that they're switching off the Dragon engine for Unreal.
Hey, you want to talk about positive stuff? You want to talk about positive stuff? Hey.
What's up?
Hey. We get the good version of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus finally this year. The version that should have shipped all those years ago that I cried over how it's like, there's so much good shit here. If I didn't have to spend weeks loading every fucking level, I'd love this game.
Yeah, whenever I see those posts of like, these are all the mechanics that are added to, I'm like, thank you. That looks so much better now even. Like,
yeah.
It was already just enough enhancements for the loading, but wow.
Wait, can I actually make it here without the water Pikmin now? Yeah, I can just barely do that.
Yeah, I suspect I'll like that more than Guilty Gear now.
I mean, I've always liked Blaze Blue more than Guilty Gear, so my opinion's,
Right.
I saw Blaze Blue as a fucking swell upgrade for the Guilty Gear,
I appreciate a lot of things that Guilty Gear did differently from...
No, come on!
What happened?
I guess the game crashed because it thought some stupid thought like it should kill 19 of my Pikmin, and then the thought was so dumb that it just crashed, Bob. It just crashed.
But yeah.
Well, the game crashed. Yeah, isn't that fucking crazy? Everyone says Nintendo always turns out such quality. Why is the Pikmin title screen always 60 frames per second and the rest of the game's 30?
I don't know. They hate you.
It's very funny how the rocks are just homing. No, in this case, the problem was half of the blue team was not bloomed. So the front half ran ahead of it, and the back half just timed up perfectly.
Yep.
That's okay. I shouldn't even have blue team. That was the real reason I reset. He said, hoping.
I think you could go like, well, yeah, of course, Game Fun.
It's very Pikmin right now. Okay.
But yeah, even as someone who liked the stylistic and a lot of the characters more in Guilty Gear, I feel like the new version, Strive, really did a lot to make me less interested than older Guilty Gears. Which sucks. Like going with that much, like how much smaller the health bars feels just makes that game feel
mechanically.
Yeah.
Okay, that was unclear.
Yeah.
That was unclear. Okay, yeah. I can agree with that. Yeah.
Like they took away a lot of what I liked about Guilty Gear with the new one. So,
yeah, I totally get that. I feel like I'd be more excited to play that game if that didn't happen.
Right.
Maybe I want to fight to last more than 6 hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did that other boulder even come from? That dude saw me from all the way over there and perfectly lined up that shot. I'ma kill you, motherfucker! You better run!
Giovanna has like 3 special moves. That's incredibly small to crime. Yeah, I know.
What? What?
One of the new characters in Guilty Gear is just like, I have 3 special. I don't know. It's just going to be Death Ball forever.
Okay. 3 special moves? No way. What?
Yeah, a lot of characters like moveset got really trimmed down. It was frustrating. Now, she's a new character, so I can't be upset at her specifically. Other than you made a new character that with very few moves.
Right. Hey, there's that hole. I know how much you love hole. What if we all just like jumped your fucking face and murdered your ass? Oh man. Let's explore a bit more. You know what? Yeah, sure. You guys do that. I'll join you in a sec.
It's really sad what happened with you and Hazama, though. How that has now ruined your brain for Bleach.
funny as shit, though.
It is.
That's-
It'd be really funny if you were just so up to date with Blaze Blue, every entry of it. Like, played those religiously. So every time you watch any anime from those years, you're like, oh man, this character Blaze Blue. He's just like him. Yeah. This is Attack on Titan. That's obvious.
Yeah, no, it was really funny when you pointed out, yeah, that guy from Blaze Blue's Attack on Titan, and I just stared at it and went, oh yeah. Because I don't watch Attack on Titan. Of course I wouldn't pick up on that.
Right?
I'm like, I don't watch Attack on Titan. Ah, that was a missed opportunity for a joke. I could have said anything there and it would have been funny. I could have been like, I have a job.
I'm not getting indoctrinated on YouTube today.
Yeah, nice try, Satan. I don't watch Attack on Titan. I watch the Attack on Titan live action movie. See, that was a prime opportunity for a good setup for a joke, and I let it pass by me.
Jesus. I feel like I should watch the sequel at some point, but I really don't want to, and you absolutely should not.
Yeah, no, I should.
No,
I should.
No, not until you see the show.
I'm not interested in watching the show.
Fair.
I don't
All right.
care anymore.
There
I think
we go.
I might have a long time ago, but that time's passed. That time's passed. Yeah, I don't know. As for fighting games, like, I wish we had played more of DNO. DNF.
Okay. I was like, do you know, like Dragon Ball Naruto One Piece?
It was supposed to be, what was it? DFO is the original or something, and then DNF is the.
Because it's Dungeon Fighter Online, yeah. So
Yeah.
DFO.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have.
But Dan, think of the content. What, of watching? No one will sign up for that podcast. Literally no one. How's the death string going so far? Cake. Easy. It's almost like this game is leaning me into one ending that's really easy to get. Because while there have been horrifying moments, there's been nothing that's like the whole playthrough is at risk. Look at these halves.
Yeah, I understand this mechanic, but I don't like it.
Look, Bob, we can't all have science academies, okay?
Right.
There's no barracks to upgrade units. Anyways, when are we gonna play more StarCraft? We haven't played StarCraft in forever.
It has been forever.
I feel like we literally haven't played StarCraft since the time Eric's like, I'm dumb, I'm terrible at this game, I'm a dumb baby. And then he won. He killed both of us.
Right.
In a free-for-all.
Yeah, I wonder if, I know I'm worse at StarCraft than most other RTSs I play. So I wonder if I could, stand a chance against Eric in, Warcraft or...
I don't think he's played any other RTS, so he'll never play you in it.
Okay, yeah.
He'll barely play you in an RTS he has played.
That's true. That was a hard bargain to get.
Oh, yeah, and we only got to play, 2 matches, and now it's done forever, and he still, to this day, says he's bad at it.
Right?
You people are on drugs. Bob?
What's up? Yeah, he's just the fire version of the final.
Across water.
Across water.
I can't throw water Pikmin at him.
No.
They want me to throw my Pikmin all the way across this.
Oh my god, that's a nightmare.
Get the Ultra Hand. We're making a bridge. Fuck this.
Yeah, is that fire or is that poison?
That's fire.
Okay.
It's even making a sizzling
It is
sound.
making sizzling sounds.
Well, I got all that shit out of the... Where are you... Okay, this is safe. We're good. Oh, thank God. Thank fucking Christ.
But yeah, this is an incredibly good time for fighting games.
Yeah. It's Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8.
Yeah.
That upgraded version of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
And Mortal Kombat.
It's hard to say that when it's like, you literally won't even buy it at launch.
No.
And I would only buy it because of content, not because I want to profit off of making content, but because I know at the end of the day, it was a decision that was wise to make, so that way we could cover it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other thing I see going around is man, there was a weird sect of the Mortal Kombat fan base that popped up. Oh man, look at the reveal trailer for this and how it's outperforming the reveal trailer for Street Fighter and how much bigger it is. And it's just a fighting game community guys being like, yeah, That's great. Come back in 2 years when we're on Season Pass 2 for Street Fighter, and they're not supporting Mortal Kombat 1 anymore at all.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. They have. I mean, even the fucking DLC for 11 came out well after launch. It was like a year and a half or something.
Yeah, but then they stopped. Then it was over.
Right.
Whereas
So 2, no. 4, yeah, I'll agree with that. Absolutely. Because yeah, I could see a world where like 4 years from now, Mortal Kombat's just dropped, of course.
Yeah, because that's how those seem to work. Yeah.
They make sequels per generation, whereas we got one Street Fighter a gen, 3 gens in a row.
Yep. Which would be fine if those initial launches were good. God, he's wiggling.
What if a bunch of red guys just shoved it at their base? That's the last thing. That would be funny. That'd be pretty funny.
That would be pretty funny.
But yeah, it's always really hard to be like, which is more important, getting the sequel or getting the long-term support? Because I'm glad that they stopped supporting 5.
Yeah. No, that's... When the game is obviously troubled from launch, because there wasn't even a... Like, I feel like we didn't even go a full month without people, or not, or even full few days without people being like, oh no, 5 is screwed. This is awful.
Yeah, I feel like everyone figured that out but Capcom.
Yeah. And it was like, well, we have to keep supporting it because I don't know. I don't know what motivated that, but they did.
I'm glad Ono's gone.
Yeah.
Yoshinori Ono.
For sure.
I find it funny that everyone says Ono, and they're like, yeah, of course you know which Ono they're talking about. But every time I've ever talked about Ono, I want to say his full name. There are many famous Onos.
So glad Yoko Ono's gone.
So, hey, people are like, she's alive. I'm like, uh-oh.
Darn it.
Yoko Ono has hit the second time. I don't know if I can make that.
That is a long one. Oh my god. Yeah, there's no way. Wait. You're not quite on the edge.
Oh my god. What?
They're sickos. Do you have to pull them slightly into water?
There's no way.
Is this really what they want?
No, there's no way.
Is there anything in there to break to like drain the pool?
I
drain
didn't
the
see
swamp?
It. No, I can't because like it was a rock before, and
yeah,
you can
I don't
see
see
how
a rock.
That's a splish splash.
Yeah,
I don't have much time. We gotta get going. We're trying it.
Yeah.
Because here's what we're doing. May God have mercy on my soul.
Yeah, troll him and then run over and take him out of the water.
Splish splash.
Psychos.
This can't be.
This is what they want, I think.
Do you need to lead it into the water? You think that'd work? A lot of enemies in this game don't let you lead it very well at all.
Right, they don't let you lead it, and then if they do, like, I feel like they don't have to affect by elements in the world that much.
This seems psychotic, though. This is, in fact, not what they want.
Well, it's what they're getting. At least we got post-prison Cody and Lucia in Street Fighter V.
My God.
These Pikmin don't deserve this.
No.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
This is on them.
This is on the Pikmin and the designers.
Oh my God, these 7 Pikmin can handle him, right?
Yeah, they got them.
Hit him with the juice. Actually, you're doing decent damage to him.
Yeah, no, the red guys are both boys.
Oh! No!
Yeah, he sure does charge, huh? Just you wait. I'll be back with snacks. Guys, he can't walk in the water. He just stopped at the edge of the water. Hey. Oh,
All right.
what in the fuck?
Right?
But the moment he gets back out of the water,
He's reset ablaze, so you have to fight him in the water.
but like he would just walk out.
Maybe if they're all on top of him, he can't. You have Omni Blue guys.
Maybe. That's fucking nutty.
Yeah, it is.
That's fucking nutty. Anyway. You know, if I just let over more Pikmin before I started the fight.
Yeah, no, that would have worked.
Gentlemen?
Oh my god. Oh no, Dad.
What's up? What's the problem?
Don't drown the baby.
Just want you to know that this is the most arranged Pikmin playthrough I've watched, and you're stressing me out constantly. Thanks for the great content. I love it. Yippee!
No problem.
Yippee!
No, why is this last hurdle always the worst? Yes, you're a Pikmin. Oh, I'm gathering them in his stomach.
I don't even know that most of them are making it there.
No, they really aren't.
If you guys do this, it'll all have been worth it. All your brethren will die for nothing if you do not kill him in 1 second.
Come on. No. Nothing went wrong. It's all just happy to lucky music.
We all learned a lot today, you know?
It's really more impressive you made it back here to die than anything else.
See, we only lost 30 red Pikmin.
Yeah.
That's all. 32 drought.
Why'd you kill those guys?
If you two dolts can gather treasures with such ease, I figure I can find boatloads down there. I'll have to think about this. He's such
Drown
a
him.
manager. He should be drowned.
Drown him. If we don't go home and kill this man,
Then we're on the wrong side of history.
yes.
I agree.
He's like, come on, you wanted to come check out the stuff on Earth, didn't you?
Splish
Isn't there?
splash.
There's so much stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say as I fucking drown him. Hey, Just Mild Lilac, how's it going? I'm glad you guys are joining now instead of 10 seconds ago.
When nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad ever happens to Pikmin. I think a lot of people got upset and left the stream after that one. No, don't care. Sure, yeah, that's You're definitely yellow. Thank you for bringing that to your base.
Yeah. What was there a question about that? Did you think they weren't yellow?
Yeah, they're obviously yellow Pikmin.
Man, I wonder when we're gonna get a date and stuff for Tekken.
What were you playing tonight, Just Mild Lilac? How's everyone doing? If you're new to a GigaBoots stream, hi, I'm Dan. This is Bob. We play video games. Yep, that covers it. We come from the other 2000 GameCube realm of Wario World. Oh man, what a game! Still haven't played it. Really want to. I was watching Hungry Goria play Wario Land 2 earlier, and I was like, oh man, I should buy a Virtual Boy.
Yeah, all the Wario games seem really neat, and I've never played any of them. Except WarioWare.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to play that game. Yeah, Wario World looks animated insanely well. It's certainly Treasure. See, that can only be good, right?
Right? Wait, so is that actually made by Treasure?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I miss those guys.
Yep.
Maybe one day they'll come back.
They sure were the good. It'd be really good if he didn't get his health back, but I know that's not.
Right. Oh, punch him, I guess, to wake him up, because you're fireproof.
Yeah, see?
Wow, yeah, he's so quick. What if you were on fire? Maybe you could yell
And
at him
in
and stop
water?
it.
Suffering. If you blow the whistle with me, you may be able to help them. Oh no, my employees are on fire. What if I whistle at them? This sucks.
Yeah.
No. No, come.
Man, yeah, he's only in there for a second. Maybe when he does that charge move, he'd go deeper in. I don't know what would make him do that, though.
Hey.
Amazing you haven't been on fire till just now, honestly. Yeah, no, we're pretty good about that.
I use red guys to do a lot of our work. This is insane.
What? Maybe you were right last time. Maybe you should sacrifice 100 red guys to do this.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that.
Yeah. Jump on in. Yeah,
Tear
there we
him
go.
asunder. I don't care if he's eating you. This was really successful. And people thought I was stupid for the fire strategy.
Right?
I feel like the fire strategy was an execution problem. How many did I lose there? 40?
It was a lot. He got some good mouthfuls.
I can't remember how many I ended up going in with. That's a great sound. I want to hear that all the way back.
All the way, man. Come on. What are you doing?
I sure don't have enough of this to get that back. Womp womp.
Just need to build another wave of blues to come get it.
Yeah. Either that or just wait and send these. Real quick, I gotta check because I already forgot. Is it poison? Yeah, it's poison. Okay, I didn't forget. Poison hole. Testing for birds.
Right? There's always a bird threat.
God, the birds have jumped me so bad this game.
Let's yell bird up and then you're doomed.
And then I'm done.
Oh, there's a crown up there.
Huh. Can I even walk up? Can.
Oh, the cannon man.
Oh no. This is a job for like some white guys and a bunch of red guys.
Yeah, because it looked like it was high enough for them. Not the yellow. You don't need yellow.
Yeah, no, the height thing isn't the problem, and the bridge can be built by the red dudes. They still haven't made it back.
Right?
Almost there. Almost there.
It's a big level.
But yeah, I feel like fighting games will truly be back if we just get one more fighting game.
Yeah.
Bloody Roar.
Yeah, we really should get a Bloody Roar. Like one of those weird ones from the PS1/PS2 gen.
Temporal mechanism that is clearly broken as shit.
And yeah, I feel like that would be a shoo-in.
Mm-hmm. They'd be surprised how much the furry community has really evolved since.
Right? I'm sure they could find lots of new employees.
Oh yeah, God, could they? A whole new fan base and a lot more employees. Has it been over a decade? I think it's been 2 decades, dude.
Yeah. That's Arika, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's Aiding.
Oh, it is Aiden. God.
But Aiding changed their name, didn't they?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's about Aiden because their name was on DNF.
God, then what the fuck was Aiding's name originally? Because they changed their name.
Okay. Yeah.
God. It was a long time ago, though. Okay, that's totally what I asked you to do. Good point.
God, there's that update for...
Raising, or Rising, was their original name. Okay. You were saying?
They did that. They talked about that update for Dragon Ball FighterZ forever ago now, where it's like the right kind of netcode.
Yeah. Well, they announced recently that it wasn't coming in the next update. You saw that, right?
No.
Yeah, that was got a chat helped me out 2 weeks ago.
Man.
Wrestling games are so awful now. Konami should bring back Bloody Roar and Rumble Roses. I mean, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if... Because I know the original creator of Rumble Roses died, but I'm sure there's someone... You'd think someone would want to take up that mantle.
Didn't the Bayonetta 2 director work on that game? Someone we found out recently was on Rumble Roses, and we were like, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, there was somebody like that.
These updates for Arc 6 games take a while since they have to do it 45 games.
Yeah.
They just announced this one already, and it was a real bummer that it didn't get done in time, and now we're just getting the gameplay balance update instead.
Now, none of you are not white guys, are you?
We'll find out in a second.
I don't feel
Make
so
them
good.
drink the white tea. It's like man tea.
Right.
Louis.
I need to play Rumble Rose and see if that was actually any good. Because here it was.
You know, I didn't play Rumble Roses back in the day because I was a good Christian boy.
Of course.
I mean, my mom said I wasn't allowed to then, and I guess I'm not now either. This is all very true story for sure. This sucks. He could have easily just done a shot and got all of them.
Yeah, no, that's impressive that he did not do that.
And he still hasn't done that is even more impressive.
Chris says it's fine, but the actual gameplay is not the main appeal. Yeah, of course not.
Really? Shocking. This is the sauce. You get up halfway up the ramp and throw them the rest. Nice. Sure, fine. Take the corpse. See if I can. Okay, I now care immensely.
Right.
I wonder how many people who were just adamant that wrestling was real ruined wrestling for the rest of us.
Yeah,
The people who are like, no, it's real.
that was definitely
A real thing.
a
and
tangent
God, it
of
sucked.
that fan base for sure.
No, it really isn't.
Yeah, that definitely made me much like that deterred me from wrestling back in the day a good bit because everyone I knew who was into was that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually was kind of into wrestling, at least from a celebrity/video game perspective.
Okay, yeah.
But as I grew older, the people who stuck with wrestling were more and more that.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, ugh. At least anime is real. I mean, yeah. But even if it wasn't real, that would be okay. Because anime is not gay. Not like wrestling. I've never once seen a gay anime.
It just doesn't happen. Unless it's
Thank
girls, and
goodness.
then
I
that
don't know
doesn't
what would
count.
happen. Oh, yeah. No, even gay women aren't gay.
You're right.
God, fucking. I saw a tweet. It was really good. They're like, I watched Promare in a theater with subtitles, and everyone was dead silent as the kiss happens.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it in the dub showing, and everyone erupted like it was a wrestling event.
God, I saw that same tweet and I was just like, God, I still haven't watched that dub.
Oh God!
Yeah, because we went to the theater, it was supposed to be the dub showing and it wasn't. And then I bought the Blu-ray and we haven't watched it.
It's so fucking funny. But it's like, how many years has it been?
That was 2019.
Holy shit. It's not gay if it turns me on. See, that's self-confidence.
You got aggro in chat.
Yes. How many men have you turned gay, Agra? How's the game going? I'm enjoying it. It's got a lot of really good ideas for what to do with Pikmin. It did fix some control issues, like trying to throw a specific Pikmin. They sure have a way to do that now, thank you. That has led to many good moments where I use it in the exact ways I wanted to do that in one. It's like, I want to throw this Pikmin out, have it get eaten.
Right.
And then have the others jump his ass.
This crown should just be like, this is the rest of the money you need, the game's over.
God, that would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Big I'm straight, so if it turns me on, it's a chick energy. That's good self-confidence. Have confidence. That can't be gay because I'm aroused and I'm not gay. There we go, 8431. Unspeakable wonder. It's like a high fidelity.
Undeniable logic.
What's up?
Undeniable logic.
Unassailable. Are you calling my penis a liar? No confidence.
Yeah, I can. Like, it seems like control-wise way better, but I can understand someone not liking the first one more because the structure's so different that it's like enough of a different thing for me to kind of get it.
Yeah, this cuts like overworld levels and cave levels together, and they probably just want overworld levels.
Yeah.
Interesting, my metal detectors are reacting violently. I can only conclude that there may be some sort of machine below, but that seems illogical. How would a machine be below? Use your goddamn brain.
God, fire,
Hey,
poison,
at least
and electric.
no water dudes.
No water, though, yeah.
The worst thing about that last cave is that it needed everything but fire guys. The fire guys are the muscle.
Right.
And I'm just like, come on, man. That's what I was trying to say, Glassgara. It looked like a really high fidelity Princess Peach crown.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I don't want to enter with 12 people. You're insane.
Caves would be fine if they weren't the bulk of it. Yeah, it does feel like they're like 70% of the game. Like, it feels like a huge portion is the caves. So
It is a huge portion of this game. I'm okay with it, but I also understand people who aren't.
Right.
Because, like, I understand that taking the timer out of Dead Rising killed the spirit of the game. Something that some people somehow still don't get. We call them game journalists.
Is he really a reason to do that? I guess it doesn't matter. So
It helps me realize how many Pikmin I had without looking at the screen.
okay, are you gonna pluck those or not?
No,
Okay.
but I'm counting them. So that way I know exactly how many Pikmin aren't here right now.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's fine. Depending.
Wait, the white ones.
I put the white ones away.
Okay, okay. I thought they were still opening a gate.
No, man, you didn't look at the screen for a huge chunk of time there. I walked their asses all the way back. Remember when I was looking at the cave?
Okay. Okay,
Oh,
you
they're
got
blues. No one
Who
cares. So about thank God that cave doesn't need blues.
Right?
Do you think the defense system on the planet that we come from is just going to blow us up as Pikmin try to follow us home this time?
Oh my god. It also is so weird how few treasures there are in the overworld compared to the caves.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, we make bank every time we 100% a cave. It's like $1,700.
Right.
All is well. I'll soon be able to bid farewell to this fugitive lifestyle. It's strange, but I think I may miss it a little. It feels good to survive incredible hardships. This dude is so dramatic. He's like me describing my diet. It's fucking savage. Yeah, I'll take some nuggets. We actually don't have all the above ground treasures here, because if we did...
Oh yeah, it'd be Sparkland.
Yeah. Oh god, that's a nightmare. Why don't we?
I don't know.
There's still one extra hole we haven't even looked at here. That sounds so deviant.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, there's one hole we haven't even considered. No, I'm
No,
spending
Snake,
time.
stop.
No, listen. Be good to the hole, and the hole will be good to you. So, $60-20. Well, really, I can just do like, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's do 70-20-10. Because I only need fire resistance and poison immunity and electric resistance, so there we go. And now we pray that this is a good journey and that it has white in it, because I bet it will.
Probably.
How's chat feeling? We feeling confident? Have confidence.
I'm sure chat's gonna back you on this. Believe you got it.
Yeah, I mean, look at this team. I don't have to use like weak blue.
Right? Nothing's holding us down.
Admittedly, I should put 5 purple on my team.
Oh yeah, just in case something happens.
I mean, it's good to know that if you get really desperate,
Right, you can lift.
you can just have 50 horsepower just with those buff boys. Okay, get rid of that. Get in this. There's so many of them too.
There are.
Oh, I gotta wait a second.
Yeah, they need to get in the hole.
How much to guarantee you do a dungeon and perplexing pool at some point that is famous in the Pikmin community? Didn't we just 100% all of the perplexing pool? Isn't that the second level?
I don't know.
Or is that the third level? Because we just did everything in the second level. Except for get one treasure on the overworld somehow. I'm going to bed so I don't die. Okay. Well, have a good one, Chili Green. It's the third level. And part of why I'm hanging out in this level so much is I would like to spend time in a different overworld level than I spent so much time in the first game.
Right.
Perplexing Pool is clearly a remake of that level from Pikmin 1. You guys scare me. Man, I really need my reds to evolve. This is the worst problem with getting them mulched.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Second is also a remake? Huh.
Yeah, as I said that, I was like, well, these other ones could be it just with a more thorough redesign. Because that third level is so blatant.
Right.
If only I bought those shoes that let me walk fast in snow. Damn, that's a different video game you're playing. Oh. True.
You got it, Dan. You got this.
This might be enough for us to beat the game.
It might be.
Maybe. Then Bob teared his face off on screen.
Valley of Repose is the only new level design area? Weird.
Yeah, the second level really was different enough where I didn't recognize it immediately, which is the bar, right?
Right. Watch this kid be covered in water.
It didn't have it on the fucking
That'd be
thing.
horrible. That'd be terrible.
I'd be so pissed. Yeah, just get it out of the way. I really don't like that I'm immediately facing poison.
Mm-hmm.
That's concerning. Is that a spider on the ceiling? Why is there a shadow right there? What's that shadow go to? Huh?
Oh,
it's just
one
a
of
floating
the
gun.
guys.
What?
Oh, God, he poisoned himself.
Whose fault is that, red guy? Oh, wait, where did the last white guy end up? Oh, there he is. He's on the right.
I just didn't care.
Oh my fucking
What is that?
god. Fucking snowball barbs? You guys can like break that without pissing him off.
They're like, oh yeah, we got this.
Okay, so this is already deeply stressful.
It's a snorb. Right. I don't like snorbs.
It's not a bad name. Anyone else think I should try to sneak past it to break the other poison thing?
That's kind of what I was thinking, but I'm scared because he'll just wake up and kill all of you white guys.
Not all the white guys. No. But Bob, I'm a white guy.
Right? You don't want that. I'm surprised that worked. There's another one?
Ha, this sucks, dude. What is that sound there? Oh, some of them are digging a thing up.
Oh, yeah, it's a phone dial. Huh.
Chat's like, a what? What is that? Shut it, chat. We don't want to hear it. And maybe not into its mouth. Maybe not into its mouth. I lost 10 already. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened? We'll never know.
It's gonna be like, damn, it didn't save as you entered.
Dan, hang in there.
You have to run all the way back there. Yeah, it shouldn't crash this often. That's just true.
Right? What? Get a new one.
Yeah, we need a new GameCube. To be fair, we do only have one GameCube.
Huh.
We should probably get a second GameCube at some point, because... I don't know. I feel like they're durable systems, but...
Right.
Hey them, Turk. How's it going? Oh, hey, look. We just entered this cool cave.
Yeah, this is the first time we've ever entered this cave.
I'm really glad them Turk showed up now and not 10 seconds ago. That's a real theme with the raids tonight. What were you streaming tonight? What are you up to? I've never had a GameCube crash. Really? Not much of a Smash player, huh? All my real life GameCube crashes were Smash Melee on the Kirby level with the reflections.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah, it had to happen on different GameCubes even, so it wasn't even just my GameCube, it's damn.
Right?
Bob,
Wait, did this
Bob,
totally
changed.
spawned differently, yeah. People said that there was some level of randomness to these. I didn't think we'd encounter it, though.
Oh,
Not to this degree.
Come on. Main party of Xeno 3 all together, and that game's kicking ass so far. It is so good. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is so great.
Yeah.
I wish more people could play it. I wish it was on even more platforms. I wish it was one of those multi-platform JRPGs that like anyone with any system or even a PC could play.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. But, you know, Nintendo needs to have good exclusives because that's what they do.
Yeah.
Something other people should look into.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm so scared. This sucks so bad, dude. You know, when its butt was ice, I was afraid of it. When it just came off as fur on an alleged first run, I was like, oh, that was safe. Shadow the Hedgehog crashed a lot on GameCube? I don't doubt it. The game doesn't strike me as perfectly polished. I think the GameCube version is the version I bought. I can't remember. Way back when we did Sonic Month.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
We bought a bunch of used games for Sonic Month, and then returned them to GameStop for the full price we paid, because they let you do that back then. We were like, yeah, turns out every Sonic game I bought doesn't work.
Well, the policy on used ones was, hey,
This guarantee, yeah.
You have 7 days.
Yeah.
And every Sonic game sucks, so, you know, it was true.
It was tragic.
Yeah.
It's tragic. We didn't see this coming. It's the point of exclusive Sony area won the market. Might as well give up. Yeah, it's sad when I'm excited for the Xbox show because they might have more shit than Sony had to show.
Yeah.
I have had someone tweet at us multiple times that is a regular listener. The show was fine, and I'm like, it really isn't. Look at everyone reacting. It's not just us.
Right, no.
It's across the board.
When the thought that Microsoft could come out with a better show, which I don't think there will even be any worthwhile stuff from Microsoft at, but it would be a better showing for third parties than Sony's. That's bad.
Mm-hmm. Nintendo is going to announce a new Switch within 6 months, and the situation for Sony will suddenly become less stable. I do think that. I do think there's a power to a Switch that performs well, that gets us at the magic levels the Switch had at launch, where people's brains were just broken by it. Like, but this plays real video games. Yeah, get these out of the way. Oh no.
God, the Switch 2 is so exciting.
Hell yeah, it is. You know why? Because you know it'll have games.
Yeah. Like, there's the world which Nintendo is going to be like, no, we're done. We lost.
We decided that we could just buy some companies and then never ship any game.
Yeah, no more Mario.
It's fucked up that they just never made a Mario game ever again.
The Monolith Soft is never going to make another video game.
I can't believe he picked me up. And
Yeah,
I just went,
right?
what are you doing? I'll kill you, motherfucker. I have a gun. Me letting the Pikmin do it was like some sort of a prime directive shit, right? Can you stop grabbing me, motherfucker?
Tara said they were doubling their development ability, so that soon there'll even be more games. Yeah, I know, Chris. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought the...
Oh, that's bad news. They woke him up.
Oh, no.
We gotta go, fellas. We saw what?
The Last of Us stuff that came out basically about the video stream. I guess Dan didn't see
I
it.
was told as we went live.
Yes.
You could, like, if you on Twitch, because this isn't in the recording, so it won't be on YouTube. You can hear me go, what the fuck? They don't have to reinvent the fucking wheel. They made a good The Last of Us multiplayer once already. Why did they need to make it a live service game that's hideously stupid? You know, I imagined this morning a timeline in which The Last of Us 2 underperforming pissed off execs at Sony enough where just they gutted Naughty Dog. They were just like, Truckman, you're fucking gone. What the fuck were we thinking? We gave that motherfucker way too much money and time to make a game that critically divided the entire fan base.
Yeah.
Sounds like Naughty Dog now? No, it doesn't. Frankly, reinventing the wheel does not sound like Naughty Dog. That's just modern Sony. Naughty Dog made a Kill Switch clone that's like Indiana Jones and then a zombie game. Does that sound like reinventing the fucking wheel to you?
Yeah, but they did it with pretty graphics.
Oh. Oh, there's no birds that pop out of the crowd.
That'd be horrible. There should be a bird warning on any stage you enter.
Just look at that picture of a pissed off looking bird. But Bob, there's only one type of bird in Pikmin, right? Nice. I wasn't sure they were heavy enough to do it.
Half our complaints with Last of Us 2 was it's been 7 years and it feels like it came out 2 years later. This is Chris.
That game sure has some amazing things, but they're far and few between. And
Right.
that plot is so fucking infuriating.
It's like, yeah, the rope mechanics are cool. Man, that's like a 5% of the game at most.
Right. And it's like, that should have been a lot more of that game, but then you would have to make a fun, adventurous game instead of this.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the danger birds. You found them.
Okay, guys. Just floss on them. Hell yeah, it's in here. I think it's crazy how random these caves are.
Right?
Like, oh man, that's a lot of replay value, frankly. Like, if every playthrough's fresh in that way.
They should have made Uncharted Racing and not been cowards. That would have been pretty funny.
That's true. The internet is very divided on what's wrong with The Last of Us 2. That's true, because they're crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, my... Oh.
Oh, it's here.
I like that they're making the drinking sound, but they're uncovering it.
Mm-hmm. Are you telling me that Pikmin 2 is a roguelike?
I'm not answering any more questions at this time.
So is it dug up or what? What's happening now, guys?
Cognac, 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 cognac.
Hey, Bob. What's up?
Cognac. Cognac. Okay, gotta get you guys out of here. Yeah, I don't know. My brother and his wife were very much in the Abby's horrible camp, and I'm like, I mean, this isn't hard to imagine a world in which she isn't. Joel slaughtered a whole hospital.
Right. Yeah.
Like, this isn't complicated. So I've always found that surprising.
Mm-hmm, but a lot of Last of Us fans are like that.
Well, yeah, he's a good guy, right?
He's the main character.
Abby got buff and ruined her life to get revenge. Yeah, and what did she get? Revenge and peace of mind, baby. Sounds like she was in the right. You're just jealous of her sick gains in peace of mind. Yeah, The Last of Us 1's really good. I find it really funny when people sort of lump. Like, I've seen it a couple times. It's not like a widespread thing, but I've seen people who are like, yeah, they fucking hate Naughty Dog games and The Last of Us. And I'm like, just two.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
just two. Revenge is always good, actually. Yeah. Yeah, you know, we've said it a lot. Nouveau tablet. Or table? I don't know.
I didn't read it in time.
I was mid-sentence, so I was a little distracted. Anyway, we talk about it a lot, but maybe some games should have that theme. Last of Us 1 was way more enjoyable than all the Uncharted for me when I got to a good game. Yeah, no, I get that. Especially since Uncharted's track record is spotty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as maybe Chris is starting to realize.
You're right. It's like 2 and 4 are really good.
3 is really troubled, and 1 is what the fuck did I just play? The structure of The Last of Us 2 story is awful too. Yeah, 100%. Like we said a lot that if you didn't introduce Ellie being in the story at all,
right? If she was just some sort of horror creature that you couldn't see, and
then that's pretty perfect game.
Right. That you realize, oh man, that's what happened. That there could have been cool reveals there and all sorts of things, and you get to see. Like, I feel like they paint Ellie in the worst light they possibly can, but if you hit who it was, maybe then it would get through some of these people's heads, like, oh no, that she actually is horrible.
Yeah, her dedication to this is psychotic and seemingly not motivated by the right thing.
Right, and directed at some of the wrong people a lot.
And she's being manipulated by Bill.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of, this is clearly really bad, but for some reason people don't. It doesn't click. I don't know. What if he didn't do shit, though? Yeah, that's right. You walk away.
So I just noticed that the cave didn't change so much as your spawn point changed, because that's the exact turnaround in the same place something was hidden, but it was a different item that was hidden.
But this room was not the same room that was here. It was a much smaller room. It was very similar to the room I started in.
Okay.
In size and shape.
I thought it just had different spawn ends.
No, it literally, just imagine this. But instead of that leading to a weird narrow hallway, that leads directly into that circle.
Okay.
That was what was different. That's why it shocked me so much when I got over here and saw none of the shit that should have been here. I mean, Uncharted isn't a bad series. Because 4 and 2 are like some of the greatest video games. This is more Gamma Tape. Exhausted well, because it's sticky. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not a stick. What the fuck? Oh, it's depressed now. My treasure detector's real bad. It's super sad right now. But like, yeah, Uncharted 2 was amazing for when it came out, and Uncharted 4 was amazing when it came out. And as it turns out, we didn't really forward about stuff in that genre since. We kind of just walked away with, huh.
Oh, that was all the treasures. Cool.
That's why my treasure detector is super depressed and sad. Yes.
Oh, that's a Prince of the Sea. Cool.
Oh, they haven't seen that.
I know.
Do not spoil Pokemon Days. How many weeks out is that even?
Who knows?
What is that? Is that next month? I hope it is.
I think it's next month.
Jesus Christ. That's Prince of the Sea. The Pikmin are singing Olivor's victory theme from Smash. That's cool. Don't you attaboy him. I don't let them deliver that thing they were delivering. Next month is Lucario, I think. Well, that's because you're not a patron.
Right. If you're a patron,
The next month would be.
yeah, you get to learn about Manaphy.
Yeah, we solved the Prince of the Sea's riddle.
Yes. That Lucario episode's good though.
Oh, that Lucario episode's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, frankly. That intro's really great.
Yes.
Shibuya has made a promo tweet that she's ready to unleash when that goes public. That is also pretty great. I love doing Pokemon Go to the movies, and I'm glad people enjoy it too. Sometimes what you love and what your audience loves don't line up.
Right.
And I'm really glad with Pokemon, me and the audience are on the same page. You two okay there? Okay, they stopped vibrating into each other. Wait a minute.
That Lucario episode was so good it made me alter my Podlore bit for the week immediately after seeing the episode since Lord.
That is a good bit.
It is. It is really good. He's a robot. It told us there'd be robots.
Oh no!
I thought there'd be bots.
No! We gotta go! We gotta go!
Oh no! Bombs!
I feel like the bombs should go up even slightly.
Yeah.
I'm a little horrified that these things are here. Is there anyone else just fucking like, oh god, they're robots in Pikmin.
Right.
Tiny robots that just kill. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go, children. Yeah! Get hit by your own bomb, you fuck. Get up. These enemies are insane.
Yeah, I wonder if they get you more money than organisms because they're
that'd
robots.
be great. I doubt it.
They should, though.
Oh, yes.
We can all agree they should.
Yeah, I think everyone in chat's on our side. They're on the side of history. 8625. 4. Hey, you dude over there, stop activating those bombs. What do you do?
I love bombs.
Well, he loved them until he was dead 10 seconds after he realized he really loved bombs. I'm a little sad this environment's like the other one, because it makes sense this time. Like, because the robots.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking bombs.
So, yeah, it would have made more sense if it was the first time we saw an environment like this and introduced robots. Yeah.
And they're like, well, yeah, this is the first one. I'm like, no, it's in stage 1, but let's be reasonable. I think I would have hit the other one first regardless. Get him. I like me just throwing one Pikmin to knock him down. No! No, why? This is psychotic.
Yeah, where are the bombs even coming from? They just fall from the ceiling?
Yeah, they just fall from the ceiling. It's horrible. This is awful.
Oh,
Transistor.
no, I think that's a
No. A what?
an LED or something.
Guess what LEDs are powered by?
Oh my god. Yeah, JC.
A bomb. No, they're not powered by a bomb. I hate to inform you.
Yeah, these levels bottomless pit stressing me out. Yeah, absolutely. Bottomless pits.
Spirit Flogger? Because it's a cog.
Okay.
you know, a metaphor for the dehumanization of a person inside of a corporate machine. Unless it flogs your spirit.
Yeah.
The localization staff, or maybe if that's literally to the original, really were working overtime on that one.
Right.
They're like, check out this trick, and then they did a quadruple backflip, and everyone went, but why? Sodium bowl.
Network membrane.
Yeah, it's a fucking transistor. Or a vacuum tube.
Yeah, it's like a vacuum tube light of some sort. Or just a vacuum tube something else, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just vacuum tube like you see on an old style computer.
Right.
So really, I was right. Because transistors are just replacements for vacuum tubes that are really small. This has real, what is a car but a source of light energy?
Not that?
It has headlamps,
Yes.
so it's a light. Right? We all agree, right? Dad's doing it again. Take away his soapbox. I sure made it through 2 levels, only losing 8. You can't print on a sodium lamp? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, if their logic is that it's sodium written on it, that would be NaCl, not NCl. If that's what chat was thinking. How's Pikmin 2? It's a second Pikmin game. It has some control improvements and then a radical system where we're in nightmare caves for most of the game. I think it's really cool and incredibly stressful in a way that's completely different from how the last game was stressful. Oh yeah, I only lost 6 people.
Impressive.
Yeah, actually. Losing only 6 people on the first 2 floors of the cave feels great.
Right. Oh no, he's gonna cannon you.
This is why blooming is important.
Oh, there's another cannon over there. God. Why do you like this?
What's wrong? What if you shot it over here? Wouldn't that...
Devour him. Ooh. Oh, he had an item.
I lost 5 Pikmin.
They'll be remembered.
Oh, they won't. Oh, no. I like that this cave is the cave full of mechanical shit.
Mm-hmm.
Name. Super strong stabilizer. Super fast jellyfish. Man. Didn't you say there were like Let's long plays or something of this that were 4 hours or 6?
I have no idea.
Those people are fucking Mensa brains.
Right.
They have roots. They know the methods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go.
I keep looking at the different editions of Street Fighter and trying to figure out which one to buy. And I think I've settled on just getting the deluxe edition, not the ultimate.
Okay. You're getting it digitally, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Because
what's
it's a
the
fighting game,
difference?
so I feel like I have to.
What's the...
Like the ultimate one takes it up to $105, I think.
Okay.
Like it's kind of crazy, and it seems to just get you extra costumes for the, for the playable, or for the season pass characters. So not even the base game characters at all.
That's really weird.
And 2
Hey, I got 'em.
stages. And I want the stages.
I one-cycled his ass.
Jesus.
He
He's
didn't kill.
wrecked.
He didn't kill anymore, I don't think.
He didn't have no idea.
That's incredible. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That means I
No.
mastered it. Okay, so costumes for season pass characters, not core game
Not core
characters?
game. The wording makes it sound like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure. And in 2 stages.
What? They're selling stages?
Yeah, which they did before.
So what are the stages?
We don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to pay you for those stages yet, and you'll probably be able to buy those for less than $20. and I'll probably want to buy costumes for the base game characters more than these DLC characters.
Really? You think you might want to buy a costume for the people who they knew were so important that they needed to ship the game with them?
Right?
More so than the characters they knew you could wait on? I hope no one aims right at me when I obviously distract them and then gets ripped to shit.
Who would do that?
That would fucking really ruin me. Did he just kill? 16 of my Pokemon Pikmin just disappeared. I think he blew them into that crack barely.
Oh no! Why? Oh no! What happened? Something's happening to our game too again, guys. I can see it. There's like
really
the
tragic.
waves.
This is really tragic.
Magnetic interference coming from air balloons.
Yeah, there's like
Weather channel.
interstellar radiation hitting it at very odd geometries. Yeah, I lost 16 Pokemon in this Nuzlocke. It's real brutal. You know, I've been wearing my sock inside out all day, and I feel like at this point, if I fix it, that'll be the real coward move.
Yeah, no, that why back down?
And then my foot would get dirty, because it would be dealing with what was on the ground. Like, why am I even wearing the sock at that point?
I need to save all my money for import Mortal Kombat 1 special edition for $500.
Damn.
Good lord.
Jesus. Big fan of Liu Kang, huh?
Gotta have that statue, man.
That statue looks raw as hell. Even I was like, I would love to have that. Why did so many games ship this year with, like, insane editions I actually want? Because that and Armored Core.
Yeah.
And that's more than most multiple years get from me. Like 2? Crazy.
Am I crazy, or is there a Street Fighter edition that has a statue of Bose, Luke, and Kimberly?
That sounds possible. I got it.
They're pop-up parade figures, but yes. So wait, is there an edition of the game that comes with them? Or is that just their pop-up parade figures separate? Okay, that sounds like that is an addition. I didn't know those were actually random pop-up parades. That gives me confidence in those actually being nice, which I can show you the Ryu figure I got with Street Fighter 4. It is not nice. It is hideous.
Well, it's based on Street Fighter 4 here, Ryu. So.
It's true. What a mess.
Yeah, it'd be fucking disingenuous to have it look like anything
He is
else.
like, he's almost Street Fighter 5 Ken here. Not quite, but the energy is there.
I think there's a certain amount of rope I give Street Fighter 4 where I'm like, it being ugly is kind of an artistic choice they've made. Oh, man.
Yeah, just rinsing him this time.
I'm glad I reset. I mean, it crashed. I'm really glad it crashed. At the title screen.
The Ryu that came with Street Fighter 5 was decent. I believe it, but I wasn't giving them any rope by that point.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Which is, you know, ended up working out because then they did that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Edition where it's like, here are your Easter
Here are
eggs.
your Cadbury eggs. What the? God, all the shit we give Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, it deserves every fucking ounce.
You're right.
Fucking hideous ass. Like people want to act like, oh, well, I really like the mechanics of this game, and I'm like, that's cool. I don't like playing a hideous video game. Like, I don't need your video game to look like unbelievably high fidelity, but I do need your video game to not exhaust me to look at.
Right.
Did he just kill it? He can kill them himself?
Okay.
Well, shit, man. Why don't I try to get him to do that a little? I feel like because it's really risky and really not worth it. Oh, camera, no! That was close.
Chris says he'd buy Street Fighter 5 is ugly is a choice if Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite wasn't incredibly ugly.
Street Fighter 4 is what I was saying was ugly by choice. Street Fighter 5, I have no idea what's up with that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of blockiness in Street Fighter 4 with character designs. I'll be bad
if
for you.
If Street Fighter 5 wasn't so weird and uneven, too, I could buy it as a stylistic choice. But
Yeah, I don't buy anything in 5 as a stylistic choice. Like V-Trigger's just a mess of ideas. I don't even buy that as a cohesive notion. Wait.
Oh no! No! Switch to the other guy and do it. Like block it with your body. Let Louis can take this.
Louis!
Oh my god!
Hey, Bob, let me hand this to you. I'll be.
Pikmin.
Bob, is this a fresh thing of Stoke?
Yes.
That's great. I would love to drink some smooth coffee.
Yes. Non-crunchy.
Chunky, Bob. Chunky.
It could be both.
Crunch.
Okay, that's good.
This too, though. That's hard to describe.
All right, I got you in stage. I feel like I should not play this at all, though.
Yeah, probably
I feel like that was the result of me resetting again. Yep.
How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I think video games are in a great state.
Yeah.
I genuinely.
It's only Western AAA that's burning to the ground. And
I'm so okay with it.
It is time.
Yeah,
they need to
because
learn.
they keep having terrible business practices.
Yeah, terrible business practices, terrible like employee treatment. It
Yeah.
needs to come back. Like they can't.
They turned creating an art into a machine factory job.
Right.
With all the fucking violations and all sorts of other shit that come with that. With every last negative connotation. I'm grinding in Tears of the Kingdom. It's great and relaxing. It sure is.
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom sure is like one of the greatest video games ever made. And that's kind of really surprising.
All right, bombs.
Yeah, we're good. They're moving fast enough. If they weren't, I would have pulled them off and just run!
Man, I'm still like, when will I have time to play that Star Wars game even? Which is a good thing to think about because, you know, there's so many other things coming out and that game is so broken.
That was really close. Yeah, fucking Jedi Survivor really got its ass thrown on the back burner where they're like, $70, it's not done, it's really, really broken. I'm like, wow, you're the meme. You're the whole package deal.
Yeah.
See you in a couple months.
I wonder what kind of edition Lords of Avium is going to launch in.
Immortals of Avium. You're confusing with the Lords of the Fallen, sir. You ready for that spoiler cast? Immortals of Avium versus the Lords of the Fallen spoiler cast? We had to combine two different groups of somewhat interested people to find something that might get any views.
God. Avium of the Fallen. Yeah. Man.
You know what? I'll take that name. That's better than a lot of names that video games get shipped with. Video game names are in a bad state, I gotta tell you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yes!
No!
No, it's fine. Okay. I intentionally positioned them in a way. Because that's the actual trick to fighting it. Oh, that's just a
box. Why would you care?
Good point. I'm stupid.
I saw more East 10 gameplay today. That's actually looking better every time I see it. It's crazy.
Dude, once they announced the concept and showed the slightest bit of shit, I was like, I bet this one's going to be like the best one since they became 3D.
Right? I also like that the secondary main character is a girl with an axe harkening back to Origins. So I'm like, thank you. You understand.
This is important. Can they do it? Wow, they did it. Yeah, it's funny because while Tears of the Kingdom is like legitimately one of the best video games ever made, it also does feel like there are specific ways in which I can wait a minute.
No, not this again. Not this again. Maybe they're okay. So we need to hide them away at the base before we do anything.
Yeah, I have to clear one way so I can hide them way the fuck in it.
Right.
Yeah, there are ways that you could distinctly imagine them making a sequel that's better.
Right.
And that's crazy because it is so great.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and this is a really weird comparison. So
You're fucked.
no, that's true. That should have. Why didn't the game say that? It should have just said it. It kind of feels like if you played the original Sims, and you're like, this is one of the best games ever.
Mm-hmm.
Here are some control things. Here are some features I would like.
Right.
You know, everyone, of course, would have that. It kind of feels like that.
Yeah, I have to imagine with whatever they do next, we'll probably see like a completely new universe and a new art style and stuff like that.
Yeah, I also, that's what I expect.
Which was a lot of, like, the magic of Breath was seeing like this new interpretation of Zelda. It's always cool to see that.
Yes. I'm really worried about going to back to play Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, for sure. Because that magic won't be there at all because you've seen a better version of everything in Tears.
Yeah, that's
Powers are less interesting. It's not doing good.
Yeah, that's rough.
You just someone who really like Breath of the Wild a lot. It's like, but they made the game that literally just defeats it in every way. Have to spoil himself by collecting the last dragon tier first. I don't know. That's great. I feel like that's something that shouldn't happen. Dude, I got one of the first ones I got was incredibly important and spoilersy. That's the nature of it, though. It works with the way they tell the story.
One of the first I got was 3 different levels of the past plotline spoiled to their maximum capacity in a single tier. That was the first one I got. So when you told me that thing with you, I'm like, I'm just excited for him getting all the tiers so I can tell him which one I got and how insane that was. Or I was just like,
I think I know which one you're talking about now.
That was my first, and I'm like, holy shit, what the? Wow, this is a fucking dope video game.
Right?
This sucks, by the way. I just thought people would like a progress update on how much this blows. Hey, what if you accidentally hit your buddy over here? No, it's fine. We're good.
Okay, we gotta run over that cliff, so I was very scared.
That cliff is just another area of the level.
Okay, it looks like there's a hole in the middle of it. Yeah, there is. Oh no.
I'm missing 16.
Yeah, they went in that hole.
This is rough.
Yeah.
Maybe don't psychotically construct an entire level out of enemies that blow me over the edge and then stick multiple in one room.
Pikmin. I didn't even realize that they told there was a way to find the order for those, so yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, it's on a menu.
Right.
It's literally like.
Oh yeah, no, but
that's
where
what they're
to
talking
find.
about. Each one has a number on that menu.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. But
that's-
apparently there's one of the thing like a map that shows you the numbers, like which one's first and second.
In game?
Yeah, apparently. That's what it
Is that
sounds
what they're
like.
saying? Because it's numbered on a menu, and that would be enough to fit. Like, I'm not seeing. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
they're
they have a
lined up
number. Yeah.
in order on a wall. Okay.
Oh yeah. That.
Yeah, that.
I mean.
But yeah, I don't think it's really. Yeah, I
Talk about it, but don't talk about it.
yeah, right. I don't want to spoil it, and I'm like, I think they designed it in a way where it's like, yeah, it's fine if you, however you run into them.
I wish I could say more.
Right.
I followed that order. It was the right order. Yeah, I bet it doles out like singular plot lines at a time and has reveals and revelations for each.
Mm-hmm. Where are you guys going?
To the pub. gosh, how did you do this? How did you embed your hair deep within the shirt?
Mysteries.
How the fuck is... Yeah. How the fuck is... See, that's the weird thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have a soft enough shirt, what you find is that just means it's not as strong as your girlfriend's hair. It will win the battle.
I see.
It's like, you know, in like Pokemon and stuff, right? Eevee has unstable genetic code.
Of course.
So it gets exposed to other things and it mutates immediately. So that's shirts, okay?
So your shirt's turned into Tosh hair.
Yes!
That's rough.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Her hair wins every time. The house always wins. We're good. We're good.
Everything is fine.
Productivity up.
Pokemon doesn't have genetic time potion, but we read all those entries.
We read the fucking Pokedex entries. Maybe you should do your goddamn homework. Sounds like a cat I used to have is not a thing I expected to hear about my girlfriend today. Guys, your girlfriend's ever just piss on the floor to mark what side of the bedroom is theirs?
Jesus.
God. So, want to hear something scary?
What's up?
I had a white guy on my team the whole time. That whole encounter, he's right there holding that cog. So he's just barely dodging fire and boulders. And he's like, what's up?
He's very powerful.
I got this. What do you think Pokemon are? Magic? Yeah. Answer the question. What do you think Pokemon are? Magic?
Yeah, we all know that magic doesn't exist. Spider-Man told me.
Oh, man. That comic sure is something. That comic is something everyone should have read. If only they gave it out for free to everyone. That would be great. If only there was a national day where you could give out comics. Hey, Bob, I have a radical concept. I sure have cleared this corner all the way over here.
Great.
You have to stay over here, Lou.
I read the first chapter of that Street Fighter manga they put out, which is like legit prequel to the games. I need to read the rest because it seems like it's actually going to be somewhat interesting and important.
Huh, really?
Which is crazy. Like, yeah, this is the scam that Ken fell for. Oh no, how many?
It's
Oh
only
no,
3.
it's only.
Oh.
You guys can do it. You can save yourself.
So it ended up being 7 by the end of that, but that's still
That's
tolerable.
fine. That's fine.
That's
They're just
fine.
reds.
Only you. By the way, I didn't want to say anything when you said the line earlier because you said still human. The line's only human because he's not a god. Not Agent Smith thinks he's mutating. Still human. Interesting. Mr. Anderson, I thought by now you would be a cat man. I heard a lot of sad sounds.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They're just reds.
Yeah, it's funny.
What's the white flower get? Oh, that's from. I thought it was one that's changing colors. It's on. It's just lights.
Bob just sort of disappeared into a bubbling racist diatribe. Shut the fucking whites. He doesn't. Whites. It's extra stupid because canonically he's met Doctor Strange. See, you said that. And I don't know if that was in the Discords or in chat. And I was like, Spider-Man from the PS4 games met Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I was like, is Doctor Strange real in that universe?
I just felt like I missed something, so I didn't say anything. I was like, Mr. Anderson, all of the options you had, and you're still a basic bitch that plays as a human in an MMO. To be fair, Mr. Anderson wouldn't do that. Doctor Strange is real in that world. His house is there. Oh, wow.
Oh,
That explains why I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I remember people being like, the Avengers Towers in this game. And I'm like, okay. I don't fucking care. I guess that's neat. I'm not going to go look for it. So, yeah, my odds of finding that house, 0.
Right.
Just wait. Why are there lights everywhere? There are, like,
Man,
4?
they really want you to light up.
This neighborhood's making me nervous. Certain way that they say colored Pikmin that I don't.
I did not realize they implied so many different other heroes in that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew about the Avengers side of that, where they're like, oh, yeah, because of this and this and this. I didn't know about Doctor Strange even once, though.
Right. But people bring up like Jessica Jones and...
Yeah, I remember
Black
people bringing
Panther.
that up on that stream. Black Panther, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
And Daredevil, which I figured. I feel like it's weird. It'll be weird if we don't see Daredevil in this, just because I feel like he's another dude who's supposed to just be in the New York area.
What is... There's nothing on this level.
Yeah,
It's an exit if we want to bitch out.
So this is... Huh.
Oh, no. Yeah, I have like... Why do I have 2?
Oh no, what happened?
What happened? What happened? One moment. No, I have more than 2. Wait, why can't I see how many I have? Because that's how many are in the rocket.
Oh.
I think I have to select them and then it'll... 8. I have 10 total. Wait. But I only have 8 with me. Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Remember when white people were fundamental to us poisoning that dude?
Yes.
That is why I sacrificed 5 kills.
It's understandable. Yeah, I probably just have a bias for... Yeah, it's fine for Daredevil to show up in the Spider-Man thing because of the 90s cartoon. Oh, God.
Pikmin sing the song for the game. Charming, delightful, everyone loves it. Yoshi's sing the song for the game. Terrible, dreadful, everyone wants to drown.
Blender.
Is this still the machine hole?
Yeah.
You could have not used the word still in that sentence.
Right, please. You understand. There were lots of restarts. Didn't go how it should have gone.
Yeah, you did it. You separated yourself from those white guys perfectly. No one will get you mixed up now. Okay, let's go. You're a very funny game. That spider's even funnier. There's no corpse to even bring back.
No,
Bob.
he blew up. What do you want from him?
It's a living. Explodes, proving it is not.
What was your plan?
I don't know. Oh my god, game.
Come on. What if the camera got worse somehow?
Why is this your game plan? That just looped back, right? Wait a minute.
So is there... No, there is treasure here somewhere.
It's not going to tell us, though, because
No.
that's its MO.
We wanted to look at the rock. Why, Pikmin?
Well, bye. That's what we call natural selection. I don't even know what spawned that one other than the devil.
Right.
Fine. It's fine. This is insane. You know, I had a lot of ideas for where Pikmin could go. This was none of them.
Right?
Yeah, bombs aren't in the game for you to use anymore. However, hear me out. Fucking nightmare hellscape bomb dungeon.
Right? Come on. Why? Why would you do this?
Gives it even more Zelda temple vibes than it already has. Just like, yeah, this is a bomb temple. They love bombs in this temple.
What element is that bomb? What if the difficulty was bad camera?
You know, in the grand scheme of things, we haven't played too many games that are bold enough to pull that move. Kind of surprising, actually. No, really. There's a thing in front of me. Couldn't tell.
Yeah. Now, is this enough to grab the other thing?
Yes.
Good.
Very few things are higher than 25.
Mhm.
But that's not what's happening anyway.
No? Okay.
I'm breaking them off of that. Because I gotta...
Oh, no!
Because we gotta keep them together so I can do that. Because it can spawn bombs from the ceiling at any moment.
Okay. I thought if you've already gone by someplace once it wouldn't, but who knows?
No, no. The first time it spawned a bomb from the ceiling was me backpedaling.
Disgusting.
Oh, it's the bomb temple. Don't say that too loud. The Sage of Bombs might hear you. He's one of the 6 important sages.
Yeah.
He wears really big shades and a hoodie.
Does he also have a... like, out there things covering his face at all, or is it just those?
He has a wacky fake mustache. And he reads newspapers.
Yeah, it sounds pretty legit.
Yeah, I think we could really arrest people based on this oral description. Well, here's the good news. This is probably all of the treasures
Hopefully.
for this level. You spawned one more fucking bomb, I swear to God.
Yeah, then Olimar can just leave himself.
Man,
So
look at
shy.
us. Look at us.
Mystical disc.
You know, right now, as I think about how much game we've played, Bob, I feel like we've played what feels like most of a full game, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We played a ton of caves. If caves aren't a game, I don't know what is.
Adamantine girdle? All right. Oh, yeah. It got depressed. We're good.
Yeah, great. You just
Well,
need
then
to
I'm just gonna
escape
take my
alive.
army to tear a hole through God and get the hell out of here. Okay. Yeah. Well, shit. It looks like I can just run straight to it.
Right?
In which case, we shall not risk even a single Pikmin life.
Do it, Olimar. You got this.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close to 100%, right? So what? We get an ending, right? We beat a boss, we get an ending, and then it's just like, now your boss is here. He can actually find treasure. Turns out he wasn't full of shit when he said that. He can find way more treasures in these levels than you. That would be genuinely hilarious. Be like, man, I should have thought you were some shit-eating asshole this whole game. You are just better than me.
Of course.
You were totally right. Man, this is a good thing I didn't trade too many of those yellows,
Right.
'cause, oh, man. It's time. Stop it. Doing. I like the one-shot wonder. Anytime that happens, it's hilarious because it's like you really knew that one Pikmin would land perfectly. Seriously, in this game, you knew you had that nailed.
Right.
Yes. I mean, my boss would.
Yeah, I really expected more auto-aim stuff to happen with Pikmin shows.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that it'd be kind of simplified for the sake of, yeah, it's on a controller, we know.
No,
but it's not at all. It's
no,
like,
that's the game.
No, you gotta aim these and like that.
That would be boneless Pikmin. Considering there's only one actual strategy to killing every enemy in this fucking game, if they added auto aim, that would really. Oh, I don't want to think about what they would do to compensate difficulty-wise. They would just get even more savage. Turns out every monster on this planet just is carrying a hand grenade in their pocket. The moment you kill them, they all explode. So how am I gonna make more Pikmin? Pills, and that's it. That's all you get.
Do Pikmin have bones? They are vegetables, right? I assume they don't have bones. I assume not.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, not.
If I had a diagram of that, would you really want to see?
It's just like those Fall Guys diagrams.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so here, I need. There we go. Yeah.
No, the red ones are fighting all the way back there.
You mother. Stop picking fights you're not gonna win. Okay, now you guys can actually join. Sure, yeah, do it. Fucking, I don't care.
Assume Pikmin insides are like potatoes. Jesus.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Potatoes can be hard and root-like. That's what they are. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, they can be like turnips. They can be like potatoes.
But yeah, I always figured to be more like, yeah, radish or carrot.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's not all that different.
Yeah.
You cut into it, it has the same, like, very rigid structure, very snappy in a sort of similar way if you slice it thinly. You thinly slice your Pikmin. What's the distinguishing factor for you? Is it that you assume there are striations within a Pikmin that could be a fault line? So if you were to twist it within your hands, it would break like a carrot, or?
Yeah, I think there'd be more
That's
fibrous and stuff. Like when I think of a potato, it's like it's just a different texture. Like it's significantly so.
I don't like that. I don't like that. The red guys can deal with that. I dealt with the red guys just fine before. Yeah, they covered that in the first game. Spec Turtle. It's like one of the first text entries.
Right, and then they covered again in this one.
Where the robot was like, wow, they really are like the perfect prayers. Oh my god. It's Spider-Man. I don't know why I said that.
Yippee!
Oh, it's like a dung beetle.
But flying.
Hey, come back here, for real. I'm really worried they're gonna do an attack to blow me off the sledge. Is that just me, or is everyone?
No, that's a fear in any of these levels.
Run! Run away!
Wow, that bolt is being carried by something, and that's scary.
Oh yeah, I lost track of it in the middle of the battle.
Yeah, it's moving up and down.
That's interesting. That is a very elaborate death animation. Yeah, let's just... Oh man, he actually broke that for me. That's so kind of you to bomb that.
Right?
Hey, come back. Where are you going?
Oh god, yeah, it's a spider.
It's a fucking spider.
God. All right.
Pikmin is a video game. Wouldn't it be cool if Olimar could walk up to the bomb and just slap it back at him?
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be fucking awesome. That'd be so sick. I wish there was a way for chat to... Why are you attacking the spider, you psychopath?
You just like to see things explode.
Well, Bob, we may not... Oh, no, there are
Wait,
two.
why?
There are two
What?
spiders.
I don't like it.
You're telling me.
I don't like it at all.
God, there's so much bullshit here. If I just could get him to move a little bit further, it would be safe to do combat with him. You know, I wouldn't have to worry as much about procking someone else. Run away, run away. Let him blow himself up.
He's like, I'm immune to bombs. I showed them.
Oh man, if I had a dollar for every time a video game character was inexplicably immune to bombs, and I got really fucking pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Like,
pretty
no.
darn common.
No, not okay. Oh, no, 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 no.
He's like,
Oh, God.
this is mine.
Sure, man. Fucking whatever, I guess. You do it.
Oh, that's electric.
Yeah,
Great.
that's why I was really upset, because I couldn't even go that way, because there were... right behind the treasure was this electric motherfucker.
I can run it off.
Okay, I got this.
Pikmin 2 is a lot better than 1 in a lot of ways, but also very different.
Yeah, it is really different, so I see why someone who liked Pikmin maybe would be like, they changed it too much. There's like the tiniest...
Yeah, there's a little LED on the ground
Yeah.
and just stopping you.
Specifically, a lot of this game is these caves, which are procedurally generated, but have very specific ideas and room shapes to them. You know, like, what do you call? Man, that was risky. So most of the game has been this instead of the overworld stuff. And while I was, you know, in the middle of Pikmin 1, like our stream, I was talking about, yeah, I wonder how they're going to afford to make more content, because obviously must be pretty expensive to make these levels.
Right.
I didn't expect caves. I feel like I would make a joke about that, but I didn't genuinely expect caves.
Don't want to bring in big boys.
No, no. Because they really are the ones I dip into as I'm losing critical mass on my army.
Right.
He's hanging out on the poison anyways. Let's
Yes.
just grab this and get it out of here. Stop diving that far that way. You're making me nervous.
But we love it.
Yeah, I know you love making me nervous because you're practically children. Okay, so here we are with our 12 white guys. They aren't generated. We just saw them get generated, didn't we?
Yeah, the Rice Bridge even says each sub-level has a cave generator file.
You know, if I went Old Testament on your ass, I'd be like, you lied about the game in chat with a tone of authority. Blam. But you know, we tend to only action upon that when it has fucked us.
Right.
Royally. That didn't fuck us. That just wasted space in chat. You're not allowed to be wrong about video games in chat. Ever. I'll kill you. There sure are a lot of treasures here and a lot of motherfuckers to deal with to get them.
Right. Mostly
Yeah.
spider treasures.
This is theirs now.
Dan's not lying. I was killed twice for being wrong. This Digi, yeah.
No, no, no.
What? I guess he's dead. Luckily, that was not a item. It was just
Thank God. You guys saw that, right? A spider just killed itself. I'm worried that one's gonna do the same
right?
thing.
But he has a treasure. He shouldn't be allowed. It looks like it's stopping him.
Hey, could you like get away from the?
Come on. Maybe you'll respawn it. It might respawn it.
Chat. I have enjoyed Pikmin 2 until now.
Yeah, that is pretty unacceptable there. When they drop off the ledge, they drop back into the level. Okay. Okay. Wait, was that thing carrying away your Pikmin?
What thing?
Oh, that was your Pikmin carrying away the dead body. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Bob's like, no, stand down, and starts cutting down the Pikmin.
Right? There
we go.
it is.
It looks like the spiders are just dead.
Right? The spiders didn't drop back in. Their items did.
Thank fucking Christ. Oh my god. Thank you, Nintendo, for having a fucking clue. Why is it playing this song? Most of this level went without notable music.
This is just because you switched to Louis.
No, it did that before I did that. Is it because everything's dead?
Maybe.
Man, look at that. We're almost done with the dead.
Yeah, we're getting...
Repair Juggernaut.
It's the treasure mix of the song.
Because you're carrying treasure.
Okay.
Okay. You excited for Synapse on PSVR 2? It's got David
it
Hayter.
does have David Hayter, which is pretty high.
It's got a sick aesthetic, and it's a cool shooty game.
Right.
Like, sometimes VR shit really just vacuum processor. Aha.
There you
this
go.
This one's Fee.
Far East Electric.
Yeah. Oh, he's depressed again. I like that it keeps giving me outs. Doesn't that worry you?
That does worry me. Absolutely.
But yeah, sometimes with VR games, it really is just how sick does this look? I get to be there, so that's pretty relevant. You know, for example, it's the reverse principle at work or inverse principle at work when you stick me in a shitty, dusty, under a fucking hardwood floor full of spiders and dust and cockroaches. I don't want to be there.
Yeah,
I
no.
never want to be there. I enjoy horror games, and never once did I think I wish I could deal with a giant cockroach in VR. The second they announced Resident Evil 4 VR, you almost pulled the trigger.
It's fair. That game will be pretty cool in VR.
It's gonna be really fucking cool. It could be way better than Village.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Hopefully they give it enough time to like really make it into like one of the best VR experiences.
Yeah, hopefully.
Gentlemen!
Yeah, they keep just saying it's in development, so... Oh my god. It was 5.
I'm sure we'll be fine. We're on floor 7. How much longer could this keep going?
How many more levels could they have?
It really gives me Silent Hill 2 vibes with the fucking shittily painted wall scrapes and stuff rusted metal.
I don't like you.
Just so we're clear, I really don't like it.
Is he some sort of robot turkey?
Why does he get to do that? Why does he just get to shake off my Pikmin in every direction for free?
Because he's evil. He's a robot.
Robots are pretty fucking heinous. Sorry, Mega Man.
Oh, it's a fish. Is this Umahara Kawase?
It's feeling pretty Umahara right now.
Right? Like, that seems crazy.
Like, he's regenerating.
What?
Get his ass to base. Fuck that motherfucker. Get him. But they don't bump a bomb in a way that makes it go off. Oh, wow. They coded it to not. That
Weird.
seems overly generous.
Yeah.
That's terrifying that it can revive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if Sony's aware just how much Half-Life Alyx matters to people.
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, drink it.
Yeah, nothing else, the Sony show has made me question their thinking a lot. It's like, yeah, they used to be, of course,
They have a fucking clue. They don't have their head up their ass, and now it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up there.
Right, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, Jim Ryan's not even self-aware enough to not present himself as the only presenter. Like, you'd think that he, at some point, he'd be like, maybe I get out of the spotlight and just put anyone else here in my place. But no.
No. Yeah, how weird is it that we've gotten this many years of Jim?
Yeah.
Like, they went through CEO so fast. Why are we still with Jim?
I don't know, because Jim's been with the company forever.
Yeah, and
like,
we're like on year 5, right?
Yeah, just him running. But yeah, he's been over there since PS3 aired.
Right, but that's everyone.
I know.
Sean Layden was that way. Kaz Hirai was that way. That's literally everyone. So why did we end up with the Jim Ryan show?
I don't know. I don't know why it landed on that last and just stuck.
You would be one Pikmin shirt. Short.
I'm a Pikmin shirt.
You would be a Pikmin shirt, Bob. Why are you a Pikmin shirt?
What's happening? Okay.
Well, meanwhile, I prefer to be a girlfriend hair shirt. Oh, VMT. Furious adhesive. So angry and red. I thought about taking everything from the Sony conference and just ranking it. Just every single game, top to bottom.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought that would be fun.
And we just leave out the ones like Street Fighter and Final Fantasy that are coming out in 2 weeks, or even rank those?
Oh, no, we have to rank that level of excitement. But honestly, I was just talking about, for me personally, I was thinking about that as an exercise to do before big things, so I could really lock in if I leave it at the C.
Okay, yeah.
But I was thinking about that, I was like, yeah, it's kind of sad if you do that. It's kind of really sad.
Yeah.
It's kind of worse than us talking about it for 20 minutes sad. Now, gentlemen, I believe everything's dead. But I don't know everything's dead, so we're just bringing the red guys.
The only one Spiff saw that was remotely interesting to him was Dark Cloud-like.
Yeah, that was cool. I felt betrayed that it wasn't Dark Cloud, though.
Yeah, I at the same time, I don't think I would expect a nicer looking art style from a new Dark Cloud.
I would expect higher fins. Fuck off. Come on. There's no God where you're going. Okay. And yet he still did it. Treetop what? Twist to open. Twist to open treetop. I wonder what it is. When are we gonna run into Canada Dapper Dan? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know, man. Oh yeah, one of the highlights of that show absolutely is the Metal Gear Solid collection. I wouldn't worry about them not having the original Metal Gear Solid theme song. Like, it sounded like all the licensing stuff is probably going to be over like copyright footage or photos. Like, they use documentary footage and stuff from that. But who knows?
Wow!
What is the
You guys love that shit.
Thirst activator.
What is this? Is it, because it can't be chewing tobacco. This is a game for kids.
Right, it's got to be some sort of drink we just don't know about.
Why would a drink? But it's a thirst activator. People saying apple juice? People are saying apple juice.
Drink. I want to see this.
I've never fucking heard of this. Juice? So, you wanna convince people that you're not just gonna one-to-one remake Metal Gear Solid 3, that you have a vision.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what you need to do to prove you're an artist. You need to take a character that we all know and understand, and there's so much lore and love behind, okay?
Okay.
And you need to reinvent them slightly in a way that makes you look fucking brilliant. Makes Kojima think he wasn't, like, his brain's turned off. So, the end. Which the end is the one who is, of course, dead in the game, right? Who's Ghost Man? That is not
That's the sorrow.
the sorrow.
The
There we
end
go.
is the old man.
Yes, the end's the old man. After I said it, I was like, wait, no, that's not... Okay, you need to take the sorrow, okay? Reinvent him a bit. Recast him a bit. You know, this is a new game. We can do that now, right? You couldn't do that back then. You know, Kojima would stick celebrities in his game.
Yeah.
So you get the Boros twins. They're both the sorrow. She was with twins.
No. No.
They're like, the sorrow?
Why?
Can you please go up?
I don't know what you want.
Can you please go up there and get the thing? I want out of this hell dimension. I want to save. Oh God, right? They regenerate.
Yeah.
Please, I'm begging all of you, get up there and carry it, or we're all gonna die. Yeah, Kate Blanchett is the boss. Yeah, absolutely. I still need Eric to tell me what the fucking romantic comedy you want. Because I still don't buy it. I'm like, I bet it's just gonna be every fucking... It's gonna be like every other romantic comedy, and he just is woefully unaware of the genre.
Right. Like, yeah, you should describe a movie, a romantic comedy from that year.
Yeah.
Or decade, even.
Right, like, or just romantic comedy. Like, very few aren't what he described. So
Right.
I'm very curious. He said the name of it, I recall. He described who was in it. I didn't catch the name of
Default menu says Hope Floats.
it. As I go, I should watch it. And then next Friday, he won't see it coming when I go. So I watched Hope Floats with Tosh. Because I've decided me and my girlfriend, who I will call a wife in this case because we've been with together, and then ask a judge to agree that I love her.
Maybe you should have.
Oh yeah? Is that what true love is?
Yes, the judge needs to be there.
He has to say whether or not you're gay. That's how being straight works too, right?
Yeah.
The judge, you get a license from the government saying a judge looked at you and he confirmed you weren't gay.
Floor's getting really strict.
That's true. Yippee! I love that people were like, "Are you sure you want to move to Alabama?" And Florida got so bad so fast. I was like, maybe.
Ron DeSantis as he tries to flex on what makes Florida Florida. Just amp it up.
Isn't this pretty cool? And everyone's like, no. Part of me thinks I should get more reds. As crazy as that sounds.
I understand. I thought that's what you were going for.
Can you really say you love someone if you willfully inflict them with a bad rom-com? One, redundant. That he's putting with his hands. Yeah, that's pretty Florida guy.
Yeah. It's just, he has to be Florida man if he's going to run for office. Okay.
There are no treasures here.
Wow. Yeah, you can just leave.
Tempting.
Oh, that's another like extra spawner. Great.
I'm really starting to think whatever's coming is going to be fucking insane to deal with.
Right.
But maybe I should get more yellow.
Maybe.
I have 41 reds and then like 20 yellow, 15 yellows. Yeah, yeah. You know what? The Florida judge looks you up and down. No, I'm sorry, but you suck mad cock. That's what I look back at him and I go, thanks. And then I drink Gay Monster, which is the monster for gay people that is really upsetting all the Republicans right now.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be real to be upsetting the Republicans right now, Dan.
Yeah, that's true. Fist bump.
Hope that DeSantis turns into a corn cob when other dudes make fun of him wearing high heels. Yeah, no, he's doomed.
Yeah, that guy's... He has no fucking chances. Why doesn't he realize?
Because of course he doesn't. He's crazy enough to say the things he says.
Yeah, but like a lot of Republican candidates say crazy shit all the time, and they have a chance. He does that, and he doesn't have a chance. Not one fucking prayer for that man in office. That dude is lucky he's not gonna get fucking literally murdered by the Republican Party for absolutely compromising them. Right? Guys, it's okay. I can run too. They're like, no, you can't. I don't know why you think you can, but you really, really can't. Yeah, that's an exit all the way over there. But yeah, you notice there are all these purples. I saw a chat member being like, this is a great level for grinding purples, apparently. Because yeah, I could get 15 right on this level.
Yeah.
I already have like 30, and I don't know how essential they are.
Yeah, I don't feel like you'll need that many more for this challenge.
No, but really for overall. I'm gonna convert 3. Yeah, 3 should be enough. Let's do 3. Because I don't want to lose my contenders, you know, the guys who can dodge the hits and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'm not super political guy who follows all of it, but you can see from space, that dude doesn't have a chance.
No.
This stream's gonna age hilariously if somehow that motherfucker gets president of the United States.
Yeah, obviously. That'd be so bad.
Which really, the humor isn't how funny this stream is. It's now you live in a joke timeline. How's your joke timeline going?
How did Florida politics overcome the United States? How?
Yeah, people ask, why does he stay in front of you? I just have to say, so you don't see his 2-inch lifts.
God. Oh, final floor. It does say final floor. We're here.
Yeah,
we made it. There's some sort of boss.
It made a really menacing sound. This is really gonna suck, and I know that for a fact right now. This is gonna be Reset City.
It's okay. You got 2 swigs of juice.
That's true. I should just use spicy piss.
Yes.
That is not. No. No.
It's the machine. For freaking Star Wars Episode 2.
Holy
Man, it really is.
fucking
Even the gun
shit.
sound.
More like RoboCop 2. Look at this fucking thing open fire. It's a good thing I have good alloys. Shit.
Man, he's getting wrecked.
Yeah, he didn't expect 60 fucking reds to rip his goddamn skin off. He's gonna have a face too, isn't
Yeah, probably, right?
he? Yeah, he did not expect
Yeah,
that.
no, he wasn't
Holy
ready.
shit. Jesus. The mechanized monstrosity is no longer functional. An insect and a machine forming a symbiotic relationship. Life forms here are beyond odd. Initiating area scan. Glass sphere detected. Yeah, that was insanely easy compared to the other boss fight.
Yeah, what
Admittedly, we had like.
How did you know that?
I didn't. The other dungeon taught me one thing. Reds will fuck up anything.
Yeah.
Man, that made that comment at the beginning where we're like, we're gonna have to reset so many times.
You
Sound
did it!
hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, that was what the machine said when I threw the first one on. He's like, that's strange. It tastes like, and then 80 land. Oh my god, we did it. If I combine this glass sphere with the synthetic sun I've been secretly developing. Solar system! The artificial sunlight it emanates will brighten underground areas. Well, that's cool. I always wanted to explore the chasm.
And that's it for stuff here.
Oh,
Wow, yeah.
Wow, that was fucking ludicrously easy.
Yeah, they did not expect that.
Which fair, it's 9 floors in. I probably shouldn't have. Like, the thing was, I called their bluff.
Right.
They were like, you're gonna have to deal with this, and I'm like, you dumbass, you should have had water be one of those things. Enters with 50 red Pikmin, right? Actually, wasn't it 70?
I think so. It was a ton.
Man. Yeah, shit's real bright now down there.
Right.
Look at that. Boom.
Tons
Debt
of money.
solved.
No resets, right?
Should have had 3 of them. Yeah, and then he has a move where he just goes and blows them all off the edge. Wow. What the fuck? That's just, I went through 9 floors and the bottom was like, I hope he doesn't owe me with 50
Right,
fucking
it's like
reds.
they had figured that you went through 9 floors. You were really rough.
We did it. We repaid the entire debt.
Oh my god, a cutscene?
Mission complete. You've earned 10,000 Pokos. This may or may not be where you are right now. Now, Hakatech Freight will be prosperous and debt-free until the end of time. Probably. Prepare to blast off. We return to Hakatech triumphantly. Cool. I'm glad we did it. And we're homeward bound. And look at that. Boom. Whoosh. That's a real edit Goku onto the sky energy. Oh my god. He's like,
No,
oh god.
You have a family, man. What do you do? Oh no. Well, who cares? It's Louis. Who cares?
I was like, what's missing? I'm serious. I was looking at the ship looking for a missing part. Some might say this is the good ending, right? I'm saying that right now. So, Bob, clearly we're pick professionals.
Mm-hmm.
Pick professionals. Because that only took 11 hours and 16
Right, and
minutes.
then the credit roll. Louis is dead, thankfully.
Oh, that's so funny. I remember this footage. Because they put this out, I think. Oh, God. Please.
I don't need to see that much texture on his face.
No, you made him too shiny, and it. I can't believe Louis died of Pikmin.
Okay, yeah, look, he's doing fine. Louis got his own thing going on.
This is so funny. You used to be able to do this,
Right, just edit him into real pictures.
I love 6th Gen. It did that so often.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I often bring up Steel Lancer Arena International and Phantom Crash, where they're just like, oh no, the mechs are blowing up downtown Japan. This is great.
It is. It kind of reminds me of that FLCL ending. There's a live action around the
It
city.
sure is bad quality cameras from that era in Japan.
Yes.
Because in America, we would have used film cameras probably. I don't know,
Mhm.
game devs maybe not. But
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Interportman says, congratulations, you're not even halfway there. What the fuck are you talking about? These are credits.
Yeah, we
We beat this fucking game. I don't know what to tell you people.
Yeah, look at this. We get to see Louis' epic story.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of sad that there's more shit to do, right? like this should be the ending.
It
Pikmin
should.
3 should be about the journey to get Louis. And he should crash on a different planet from Earth. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be pretty funny.
Oh, hey, look at
That's
this.
a horrible edit job, guys. That's really rough.
What, he's standing on the tree. It's so real. Snapple! We miss Snapple, Bob.
Oh, no.
Stop staring at the camera like that. You're killing me.
We beat it in 17 days, but it took longer than Pikmin 1 by a lot.
Yeah, by a decent chunk at least.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy. Pikmin lost to explosions. Yeah, we also birthed way fewer Pikmin.
Right?
We only birthed 757 here. Pikmin 1, wasn't it like 1,300?
Yeah, I feel like it was over
1,000.
1,000.
Up there. Sure.
Olimar brings Pikmin to other planets like a slaver. Yeah. Is that not the point?
See how it says resume the expedition and return to the planet?
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, if I was still playing the game,
Right.
a normal playthrough, that wouldn't be a thing it has to explain to me.
No.
Because we beat the game.
Exactly.
I now understand the dichotomy between people saying how long this game is and how long to beat and everything else.
Oh, he actually is going?
Okay, I need to land to know how that looks. Oh,
Oh, there's a new area. Pikmin 2.5, the quest for more loot.
yeah, I was genuinely like, when I was talking about that, we should be trying to find him, and it should be the journey to get Louis. It should be like that Star Trek movie.
I figured that would be the sequel they tease and never follow up on.
So
Kind of like
never get
Spaceballs.
Louis. Yeah. Bob doesn't know I still haven't seen Spaceballs. We're in a golden rocket.
Guys, that feels wasteful. Did you send the money on the rocket instead of actually paying the debt? Louis is dead.
Mr. President, you've arrived. Now it should just have the voice of the chick from fucking what is the name of that FromSoft game at the end of the Xbox? I cannot believe I'm blanking on this fucking
Metal Wolf Chaos.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Mr. President, you've arrived. He gets a fancy rock. Yeah, my scans indicate this planet is still heavily laden with treasure. We shall make Hakatate freight, the golden indisputable king of deep space long haul freight. Then everyone will be gaudily clad in gold like me. No, I'm unique and beautiful. Yes. Olimar, I must ask you take extreme care as to not insult or endanger our president. For now, where could Louis be? To be stuck on an uncivilized planet with no food at all. I'm concerned. You must wait no time in finding him. I'm pretty sure based on everything, he should be dead. Because we keep talking about how deadly it is to be here at night.
Right. Maybe he could just held on to one of the onions as it flies into his face.
Yeah. One sec, I want to hear this.
Order up. Yes, but what specifically is being ordered?
So it is them talking when we switch to them, not from them.
That's weird.
Because...
So yeah, it's Olimar saying Olimar. God.
And then he explodes. According to Pikmin fans, you got a Yoko Taro ending A. Now, as a person who death streams video games, I would understand any human getting the ending A of a Yoko Taro game, of Nier, on stream and then going, yeah, this was a stream. This wasn't...
Right.
Guys, for your heads of playthrough that just stopped.
Also, those games have like really good plots that you would want to see all of.
You don't want to see us save Louis?
I don't. I feel like we reached the peak of like storytelling here in that Louis is lost forever.
Yeah, no, that's great, honestly. It's so weird.
They want you to whistle as the boss. Apparently, it's a good whistle.
It's not an accurate comparison, but also no.
The car horn?
I want a video to explain to me how exactly whistles work. I want them to explain like, oh, because it's this size of layer, that means it vibrates. I want that engineer guy I showed you the video for to break down the beauty of whistles. And this isn't even, here's the sad part. I didn't think of that because of this stream we're in right now in this moment. I thought of this in between Pikmin streams because I was just thinking about whistles because of Pikmin. I was like, oh man, whistles are crazy. Engineering's so cool. Technology connection, stop doing videos on car brake lights. No one cares. Talk about whistles. Everyone cares about whistles.
Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna take a lot. It is actually a weight.
Bob, that's gonna take 100 purples.
Yeah. This game's for sickos. That's what that tells me right there.
That's insane. Why did that make a thing that I need 100 purples to get? And the purples you get on floor 8 of a 9-level dungeon. Remember I was talking about grinding purples? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Oh man. If you guys wanted us to hate Pikmin 2,
right?
then that would be a really great way to get that done. Yo, look at that dude. He's like in an inner tube.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Because last time,
yeah, he was
wasn't
above
wearing
ground.
like a. Well, I think one of the times he was wearing a Nautilus or something, right?
I think he just dropped the Nautilus, which I think was a prehistoric Nautilus counterpart.
Yeah, it was an Ammonite.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the official name. I'm the host of Pokemon Go to the Movies. If there's one thing I fuck up, it's calling an entire line of Pokemon one of the names.
Yeah.
And not knowing the middle form.
That makes sense.
Hey Bob, what's the middle form of Totodile?
Weavile.
Hey Bob, what's the middle form of Cyndaquil?
This one I should actually know. Let's see. Typhlosion's the final form.
Uh-huh. Look at this dumb asshole. Get him.
Man. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what you get.
Oh, Spiff's got the answer in chat.
Crocodile. Quilava.
God, yeah, that's why I can't remember. It's so weird.
Quilava?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that feels so different from the first and last.
It's got lava in the title at least. That's
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah, that's the fire part.
Typhlosion is a weird one because it's explosion, and I don't think of explosions as fiery always. Like normally you'd use like Emperor.
Yeah, but it looks like he's exploding at all times.
Yes, it does. I hope he's okay. Guys, I'll tell you what.
He put a bomb in the back of his neck.
God, that fucking tweet. That fucking tweet for Todd of the Shadows. I'm like, I knew you were dumb. It's the worst thing ever. This motherfucker, I saw him like 13 years ago on fucking Channel Austin. I'm like, that looks like some stupid asshole. I don't want to listen to anything he says. Then 13 years in the future, I just see him tweet, if only Mission Impossible had a really iconic line or sequence that people could remember, then it would be a truly great franchise like James Bond. And everyone just blows him up.
Yeah, I'm like, I think that the hanging from the ceiling in Mission Impossible 1's one of the most iconic
parodied
movie
things
scenes
ever.
Yeah.
It's more parodied than the Matrix bullet dodge.
Right. But no, it's just not an iconic franchise.
Yeah, no, there were just countless things you could list. I agree with him because I've never seen a Mission Impossible movie, therefore cannot quote any of them. Yeah, like fucking exactly what he was doing mentally. Well, I haven't seen it, so I don't remember a single part. Yes, and Henry Cavill reloading his fists is the funniest shit ever. You saw that tweet that was like, he literally did this offset, and the director was like, no, do that in the movie. Do that in the movie. Just film me doing the...
Yeah, I was like, I remember it happening. I can't remember exactly what it looks like.
He's literally like you would one-hand cock a shotgun, but with his fists. It's so funny. He's just like... And I'm like, I love that! Yeah, no, for people who don't know, I ended up buying every Mission Impossible film, not knowing if I would even like them.
It's messed up that there's only one that's bad, I think. Number 3 is the only one that and even that has.
Even that has that shit and good scenes.
Right.
It's just, here's the problem. It's an Abrams film. And that movie is what made me go, oh, that's why everyone hates him. Mm-hmm. Because he's been doing The Force Awakens his entire career because he made fucking Lost in that. Oh, man, that's crazy. Fuck this guy. But yeah, I really fell in love with the Mission Impossible films. It's in no world a nostalgia thing. I had never seen them as a kid. You guys like 2? Hey, wait, you don't like 2?
Yeah,
that has a cuck shed.
That 2 is hilarious.
A cuck shed is one of the important central locations of Mission Impossible 2. It's a sentence I can say.
Yes.
Yeah, it's also being completely sincere. It's fucking John Woo shit. Of course we like Mission Impossible. Right? How could we not? And yeah, fucking
Yeah, someone
Philip
else is-
Seymour Hoffman is amazing in fucking Mission Impossible 3. Mm-hmm. That in Synecdoche, New York. And I swear to God, chat, can I say the name of this film once without someone going, you mean Schenectady? No, I mean Synecdoche, New York, the film. Between those two, I was like, oh, this guy's an amazing actor. Fuck!
Yeah.
Because he was dead by the time I saw either.
Right.
So now it's really delightful whenever I watch a 90s film and he's just there. And I don't expect him.
Right.
Because he's like in Twister. He's
Yeah,
in all
what?
sorts of films from that era, and he's
Is
just
he,
being
like-
amazing.
Is he one of the villain storm chasers?
I think so.
That's probably really good.
Cynic Dosh. Another export run Saturn version? Well, the Saturn version would be good, so no. Saturn version, the only problem with it is the audio quality. Part of me thinks if the Saturn had better sound quality, that would be good. Yeah, I mean Snick Jr. Synecdoche, New York's great. You will know who... Wait, did I already bring that to Les Planta? And
I don't think you did. I don't think you brought it there. Yeah.
Synecdoche, New York. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How did you... Did a bug pick you up out of our home base and slam you?
Yeah, it looks like it. He's just going around picking people up and dropping them.
That was a real Western devs have been here. 100 gigabyte. Man, I'd really love to do a fucking episode of the Ranchers Go about lazy devs cause game big. Like, hey guys, you want to talk about it historically? Of course you don't, because it doesn't fit your fucking brain dead narrative.
God, when people did that song and dance for Mortal Kombat 1, I was just baffled. Like, Mortal Kombat 11 was 100 gigs.
Yeah, they're literally just not keeping track of anything.
Right?
How are you doing that? How are you shooting a boulder that turns in a circle perfectly? Synecdoche is also the name of the author of the manga about the elf that can't diet successfully, which is what I always think of. I don't doubt that manga is what you always think of. Not for 1 second. That's a fool's gambit. When is that guy getting a marvelous game where he designs the characters?
Base?
Yeah, no, that would be fucking amazing. That would be so fucking base. It'd be like, tragically, gamers are dying left and right from how fucking base this new video game is. Sony allows it on their platform, Microsoft bans it because they're racist. And they're like, no, being racist is base. No!
We had this on lockdown.
You guys said it was fine. No!
We went to BasedCon and they let us know.
They said it was true. I would actually become Marvin's strongest soldier after that. Here's the thing, Chris. Me too. Me too. That would just be too fucking strong a move. It'd be comical how much of a shill I would be. You would be using your Patreon voice every time they come up. Well, if you check out the hit new Marvelous game, farmer elves who can't successfully diet. That would be so funny. That would be so good. Yeah, I constantly think about people who like get a fucking shit fit over things being like, oh, this character design's so horny and put me off from playing the game. It's so violent. I just no, fuck you. If anything, we've been way too sanitized compared to every generation before us in these regards. Mm-hmm. Fuck you. It's always okay. The funniest way I can disseminate this thought really, really brutally, brazenly, and crudely into the square hole of fit it in a sentence is you sometimes wonder if these people's brains go, no, what are you talking about? I can't respect a woman if I want to fuck her. It's just like, dude, they can be humans and attractive. You know that, right?
Impossible.
Okay.
Then they
right.
become a thought.
Thank you. Great. Link is a super horny design and everyone loves tears. What are you talking about, Spiff? Guys can't be horny.
They definitely didn't put a bunch of slutty outfits in there for Link. They would never.
No, I didn't sit there. Read a tweet from Daihime about how every guy should have to wear a bareback dress at some point. Or, like, more guys should have to wear bareback dress. And then hit that outfit in Tears of the Kingdom and go, oh. I guess. All right. Okay.
Ty is correct.
Courage is one thing, but recklessness is something else. Perhaps we should turn back. Well, if you still wish to enter, keep your daring in check and just focus on surviving.
Yeah, this seems like it's just crazy mode for insane people who want to save Louie.
Right, they're insane for wanting to save Louie, and they're also insane because they want that to show up at the top of the screen.
Right? Did that say the Cave of Chaos? The Cavern of Chaos.
I'm just having fun fucking around, frankly. I have no goals here other than, hey, I would like to talk to chat about... So check this out. It's a farming game with an elf instead of a witch. She's got a giant ass. Makes you think, doesn't it? And the main protagonist is voiced by Brock. Wow. I didn't know elves were so good at farming. I'm gonna die. I would heave
1 bajillion copies sold.
sold $200. Are there any shadow assassins? Otherwise, I'm not interested.
This is one of those cultured elves with gigantic ears, right?
Yeah, she has super huge ears.
All right, good.
Maybe other things going on. Yeah, anyway, yeah, gigantic ears. I like Pikmin 2. I think in a normal circumstance where I had a GameCube near the end of the generation when this game came out. And I got it, right? I got this game.
Right.
I'd be pretty happy with it. I like the structure. I like that they really leaned into the horror tones in a way that, in a mechanical way. You don't see that a lot. A lot of the time, the horror tones come from, oh, we made spookier monsters.
Right.
You know, they don't come from, it's fucking dark and scary and it looks like Silent Hill 2 and I don't get to refresh my Pikmin ever. Which that
Drain the swamp, Pikmin.
Hell yeah. You know, Pikmin are wild creatures. They're clearly not very organized. They're not that smart. But even they don't eat pudding with their fucking fingers.
What kind of psychopath would do that?
You guys, you need to fucking understand if Matt Gaetz somehow ran for president and every week people are lighting him up on Twitter, that would be the next. That would be even better. That's the only way it gets better from here.
Right.
Because seeing one of these fucking...
we have like more personal skin in that game. Like
Right.
high school.
Shit, man, that dude checked out at my old job. You got to hear the story over that dinner, but he went to my old Publix I worked at, and right before that, he had made a tweet where he's like, if you're still wearing a mask, it's because you're ugly. And one of my favorite coworkers from working back there saw him and was his cashier, and she's like, is today the day I lose my job? Yeah, I should light him up. But then she didn't, and that's why capitalism's terrible.
Right.
He deserves to be lit up in person for making shitty tweets like that. Is the stream gonna end? Is the stream gonna end? Is it? There's so much Pikmin 2 I want to see you play. I don't think Bob wants to keep playing this game that he hasn't touched the controller on for 9 more hours. Wait, whoa, you again. So President, you are just got back from vacation. Okay, so it's his wife. I was like, oh, it didn't look like this. You're on a treasure hunt. Well, don't bother coming home until you found every item on your list.
Wow.
Well, that explains why we can never go back.
Yeah, this seems like 100% it now. Like that seems like the goal.
That's
now.
all that's left now.
Not so much finding Louis, strangely, but
yeah, isn't that fucked up?
Right, it's like I thought that there was like, well, you should just go back and pick him up, but no, he is dead.
Yeah, I think she's like that's the thing, Corona. Like, one, I don't sit. I have never had the thought of let me think about everyone I know that still wears masks and whether or not they're pretty. But she was not ugly, so. But she, we did make the joke. She would take off the mask and she'd be like, "Am I ugly, Matt Gates?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, because you're brown." And then he'd get shot to death in the Publix. I would hope. This is the optimistic version in my head.
Right.
A bunch of people hear him be a racist piece of shit.
Yeah, I assume every Publix has a lead pipe behind each register to
God, I wish.
just enact violence if you need.
You know how that whole notion of looking at every alternate timeline?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you could do that, there's one customer who frequents that Publix even to this day that I guarantee you would have gotten killed by every employee. He's at the bottom of the hardest cave.
Wow. Is this
That
the cave
makes
of
sense.
chaos?
Yeah, is it that cavern of chaos? That's Slick Good. That's the only reason so many teenagers hang out with him, I assume. But yeah, so okay, people said they wanted to see us do a specific cave. I'm okay with attempting a cave.
Okay.
And then not capping the stream. Oh, the Den of Dreams is the one he's at. But there was another cave that was mentioned in chat just recently, like seconds ago. Because I'm totally cool with doing another cave. If you guys want us to not like Pikmin 2 as much.
Right. That's a completely satisfying ending there.
Yeah, I honestly...
You did a really hard cave to get to it, too, so it's not like we had some cop-out thing at the end. It's something that's like 9 levels down, and you only won because you came like Batman.
It's time for backup. And then I froze the machine.
Yes.
I hit the button that just crashed him.
Submerged Castle.
Submerged Castle, which level is that in? What about Mega Man X5 on the GameCube? Gonna throw out some assumptions there.
What about it?
It's gonna look like shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awful because it's X5. And it's gonna be terrible to dash with this tiny Z button. Perplexing pool, huh?
Which overworld is that? Oh, okay.
I can read. I don't need to ask them. Also, it's the one that's directly ported from 1. And then people go, that's more than 1. And I'm like, this one is the most 1-to-1. The longest cave is 15 levels. Very back, really. I was gonna explore over here. I wanted to build this bridge. You know, just wouldn't be Pikmin if I don't cross this narrow bridge with a bunch of blue boys. Leave me alone. Go away. Chew. Yeah, I still think the Pikmin actually are better at like being narrow in this than they were in 1.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Only 6 of them might have killed themselves.
Hey, guy. Now, chat, I don't know what a mollusk is. But is that a mollusk? See, that's what we
if you
call...
had a yes, what would that tell you?
That I might know what a mollusk is? Okay, Bob, when Eric shows up, we have to tell him that this game controls perfectly. That they fixed the difficulty of controlling compared to...
Why should we lie to him?
That way we can act surprised when 3 doesn't control perfectly.
Oh, okay.
You're just like, oh, this is so downhill from that time you weren't here. The game was amazing.
Like, you missed out on the best Pikmin game, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the goal. The goal is to make them feel like that. Man, I sure love taking 40 guys out into the water and fucking murdering frogs because they piss me off and they deserve it. I got knocked down, so I couldn't whistle. It's like, just throw them on my back already, and I'm like, no. No.
Are you gonna play 3 or 3 Deluxe?
3 Deluxe, I assume, is a Switch version. I don't know. I haven't actually asked chat.
Right.
I could throw up a poll. And let's be real. The people here right now probably have the most of a right to vote on that. Aside from you, Shark, who I believe has gone to sleep or is still or is doing things at the con. Oop. Presumably, the con will not last over a week.
That'd be insane.
That'd be so fucking fun. Who arranged this? They should be arrested.
Right? I don't feel like it's legal.
This is like a threat to the public. Just gonna grab some Red Boys to solve some problems. What's up, dudes? Keep in mind, when we do RPG streams, we're also going to beat them in one stream. Dragon Quest 3, one stream. Dragon Quest 4, one stream. Dragon Quest 5, no stream. Oof. Sorry, I didn't grow up with it, don't care.
I thought this was only 7.
Sorry, it's also 5. Sorry, it's also 5 and 6 for some reason.
Breath of Fire is another blind spot for me. I've never played those.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with RPGs, so I have, like, experience with all these franchises. 5 is one of the good ones. Oh, I know that. I know that 5's one of the good ones. That's not the point of what I'm doing. The point of what I'm doing is it didn't come to America. It probably sucks. Yeah, I think Breath of Fire, it was probably best that I got really into Breath of Fire compared to all the RPGs I could have gotten into. I could be a person now. I could be, so you know how Rig has Spellcraft, I believe is the name of the game?
Something like that.
Okay, so he has that. I could be like that for 7th Saga, and that would be tragic.
That would be dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, no one should be like that for 7th Saga. 7th Saga didn't set the stage for Diablo. Like Spellcraft did. It's kind of just an unforgiving JRPG. I really love it, though. And I wish... Dan, what's your tech word, though? I don't know. I don't think I have one. We're too fucking brave over here. Yes, that's right. Rig's a puss. I'm sorry to tell you all. This must be devastating to hear here.
I don't remember.
It's a medical condition, though, so don't...
What's Rig's thing with Tech War? He will never play it?
People keep demanding you show it and play it. And he's like, you want Tech War? Yeah, that's the thing. We don't have that. No one's really been like, why won't you play game? The only, yeah, I don't know, man. Also, we don't have a box thing. You know?
Right.
If we had a box redeem. Imagine if we own things. Now, if we own things, people with box redeems are so crazy because I can't imagine owning that many games with physical boxes because of just how long it's been since it came out.
Yeah, I own a lot of the like PS2 boxes and stuff, but
okay, you're gonna have to move the rack over to my house when we move, so that way I can show off your games on the stream.
Look at my PS1 and PS2 games.
Hey, your PS1 games would be as old as PC games.
That's true.
Yeah. Can you fucking leave me alone? I'm trying to fucking explore. Chat wants me to crawl this hole in the ground. They say it's made for me. I'm not sure if they're right.
Why don't we play Enchanted Arms, guys?
You think I won't play Enchanted Arms?
Right?
You think I'm that smart? Isn't that a FromSoft game? Mm-hmm. Isn't that the one with the unbelievably bad dub that's fucking hilarious?
I believe so.
Then yeah, of course I would play fucking... Metal Gear Survive was on the Metal Gear Month list. Mm-hmm. You all voted against it. That's right, all of you.
You were cowards.
Every last one of you did that. I can't believe you. I have to kill this frog in order to get the peace of mind to actually open this door.
Mm-hmm.
I got an uncontrollable. Might tummy hurt.
Man, I wish we knew anything about that Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Like, anything at all.
All we know is that the people making it have no idea how to market it or what should be a what is that?
That's a leaf monster, I think. Yeah.
Wow. I'm really curious how Pikmin 3 is going to go. I'm going to start a vote in chat in just a moment to see which version of Pikmin 3 we should play. Oh, wait. You're back at base. You can just grab these blues and join me. Actually, you know what? We want these to fully bloom because something tells me that Sunken Castle is going to need some real blue professionals. Not feeling it. Not feeling it.
But yeah, I'd like to know what engine it's made on, who's making it, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I honestly, if they're making it on Unreal Engine, I don't want to hear anything about the engine. I want you to pretend you're not using Unreal Engine. Because all I'm going to worry about is problems with Unreal Engine until it comes out. But yeah, for people who don't know, I saw it mentioned earlier, a lot of people confused. So, because the Switch is powered by NVIDIA tech, that means they get access to NVIDIA technologies for the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 is made out of a thing that has tensor cores. Like, that GPU architecture has tensor cores, so it can do DLSS. Now, all modern video games that have modern graphics technology use temporal AA, including Xenoblade Chronicles. So instead of making a shitty custom one, like proprietary one that their engines all use at these different Nintendo devs, or using Unreal Engine's built-in temporal AA, which is really bad, and it was so bad it was the first thing that made me notice the problems with temporal AA in Kingdom Hearts 3. It was literally my awakening to being like, oh, this is fucking awful. Whatever this is, stop. They can use DLSS too. So they can literally run a game, I swear to you. They can run... Returnal is a 1080p game on PS5. You cannot tell, really, though, because it's so well done. Same deal. The Switch 2 won't have to run a game at 1440p to have a pretty good image quality at 1440p. So, you know, a lot of these games on the Switch 1, in docked mode, they're running at 1080p. You can use horsepower to run a game at 1080p or even slightly below that, like 960p or something, and use DLSS to get a higher resolution, cleaner, and no jaggies. And it can look great in a lot of cases. It's better than every other temporal AA solution outside of fucking Insomniac. So that's what I'm talking about with the Switch 2 is going to be wild because it should be, from the leaks, more powerful than a PS4 and have a proper temporal AA solution that's hardware powered. So it's not sapping the normal GPU strength.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I'm very excited. Meanwhile, when I hear Digital Foundry talk about, they're like, we're not sure it's going to do ray tracing. And I'm like,
yeah, it's like, who
yeah,
cares?
probably fucking not.
Right?
I don't.
Like, that's not what matters.
We're kind of looking at these next-gen consoles being like, I'm not sure they should do ray tracing.
Yeah, I've not been convinced. I don't think they can. I think they barely can.
I feel like Sony's tech can do it. I played Rift Apart. I played Spider-Man and Miles Morales, and man, that trailer for Spider-Man 2 looks really goddamn good. It was funny. I believe it was one of the head engineers on the rendering tech for the Insomniac engine was just like, lots of cool things in that trailer you can look at. I'm especially a big fan of looking at the windows. And I'm like, yep, they sure did just raise the bar again from we magically rendered a whole room in there.
I wonder if anyone's had any discussions about the pedals yet.
I was, yeah.
Almost like you weren't hurting him at all.
No, I need him to leave.
I think.
Beep beep. I think Nope. No. It's the nutshell. Okay, maybe stand a little bit further away is what I just said. Get him! Yeah, there we go.
Amazing Giga asked if we're not playing through the final dungeon, if he can talk about it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, we're not like, no, I'm gonna go play that later upstream. Fuck you. Because this year of games is kind of rough.
Yeah.
So this is the one we had to do the crazy tricks to pull apart to in the last game. Is exactly where they threw the crazy dungeon. Deeper sections of this hole seem to be submerged in liquid. Sadly, I'm a delicate piece of machinery that is sensitive to water. You two must go alone. Why do you look at me with such scornful expressions? I have an expensive machine. Fine, I'll go, but this wantonly reckless treatment of company property will be reported to who? The president? Right? H&R? Like, you're not human resources.
You can't bring anyone but water here, right? Wait, it wants all of them.
But I obviously can't
Right,
bring
so you
anything.
Have, so
well,
it'll be one of those
wait.
things where you transform during it.
Wait.
Or if there's a de-flooding.
Yeah, that's true. It might have a deflooding, but yeah, I assume there's conversion. I assume there's conversion technology down there. And as my brain went to form that sentence, I'm like, therapy. Don't say that. That's not what you're thinking. And thank God. Oh man, I wonder if people are gonna get. No, that's just terminally online brain rot. The final boss is Louis sitting on a giant spider that spews out all 4 types of elements. And insanely hard to beat. 100% of the game reveals Louis ate the Pikmin carrots that put them in debt and may be controlling the spider. That is hilarious. My God.
Yeah, finding out Louis is the main villain of the Pikmin universe is pretty funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I might YouTube that ending. I didn't expect the car horn in this cutscene. That really fucked me up. That was Kyle Bosman-esque. And everyone was fine, actually.
So you found it, now you're just going back with 100 blues?
Yeah. By the way, you only find out about that after doing the entire challenge mode without losing a single Pikmin. The keyword to learn about the secret ending is Louis' dark secret. That's so insane. Okay, I'm just barely 100. Louis, we suddenly stopped hearing from you. Everything okay? If things get tough, you can always come home. I'll stock up on those pick carrots you love. Oh my God, the timing. Right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel like we should kill Louis.
Yeah, Louis light on his resume.
Louis ruining my marriage.
Yes.
Louis is a murder machine. If you recover him, he lists the way to eat every living thing on this planet. God, that's so funny.
Even the Pikmin? Does he do it? Does he
I bet he does. There's no way he doesn't, right? Oh yeah, I guess I do need to pick them up because I need to put them back in.
It's true.
So I need exactly 100 soldiers. He's just a little guy. You would have hit a little guy when you just mentioned it was his birthday. You would have get a little birthday boy, would you? What's his name, Louie? Because I might. Guys, we basically have one shot at this.
Right.
If I go in and it gets bad, we're done. There's like
you
no
said
way
you'd
to
attempt this. But
there's
you didn't
no
say
way to
you'd beat it.
recover if I wipe. There's no way I recover because all the blues are just done. This is the entire population of blue, basically, except for 2.
Right.
That is great that Louis supposed to suck and they get that. That is fantastic because he does suck.
Yeah, he does. Like, if they wanted me to believe for a second he didn't, they shouldn't have done anything they did.
They should take all the things they did and not do them.
Yeah, it's that coworker who obviously just will not help and thinks that's fine, actually.
Weird. He wasn't ready to take 100 Pikmin on? Weird. He also wasn't ready to take 100 Pikmin on? You know, I like to think Pikmin is just what happens with ants. Like, ants somehow just evolve into this shit.
Yeah, of course.
Motherfucker.
They adopt all the powers of a carrot.
All the powers of a carrot. Could you list those real quick? Could you?
No, actually, I
How
can't.
is this working? You're blowing the top of the water and they're...
I don't know.
That doesn't... I don't think that makes sense.
No, it doesn't, but he's doing
I
it.
sure lost 4 guys on the way.
It's only 4.
Bob, are you afraid I'll reset? What's with that tone? Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, so my team has 4 Louis. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. Wow, the first thing I run into is fire. Right? Ooh. Is that an egg?
This is like the reverse of that dungeon we just did. It's like,
Strawberry chocolate.
yeah, you don't need to worry about water. It's fine.
Yeah, it really is the inverse. For sure. What if it was all fun? That sure is pretty close to the sound the treasure thing makes nonstop throughout this game.
What is this hole?
It's a hole.
Is it warm? They have to tell
This
me.
is important. How useful is this hole and how warm is it? Is this hole viable? Is this hole scary or wet?
I'm just remembering that Mystery Science Theater. Or no, I guess that was Riff Track thing of the people who can't pronounce words.
Fucking.
Horrible that would have seemed.
We are gonna check out the September lineup.
Oh, that fucking clip I posted on Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah. Diet Doomer. Someone clip this. Need that. I don't think I'll need all 100. I think 27 or so should be able to sneak past that.
Oh, they got cut off on Olimar.
Get this.
Are you supposed to punch the flames between when they're on fire and not? To try
I guess I
and stop them?
could do that, yeah. Let's test that out real quick. Well, they're just gonna keep resetting that, huh? Dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, what are you doing? Stop.
a good sound. I like it. Oh my god, why are they going after that one?
Yeah, whatever. Let's just rush it all.
Yeah.
Order up.
Because I did that plenty earlier. Hey, John Schwando. Is this the one where you pick men? Kinda, I guess. Because I have a button to switch men, so I guess you would call that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
At some point, it did cut off one man, though. Louis is no longer available.
Yeah. Look, man, it's not just about picking men at the beginning and choosing. It's about picking the right man.
Thank you for the
recessing
clip.
that. Thank you for the Diet Doomer clip. It's really good. Oh, no.
Oh god, oh my god.
Luckily, I can whistle it away or car horn it away.
Right? Maybe.
No, I can. I just
Okay.
did it.
Pastry wheel.
Ugh, weird looking donut. Yeah, it doesn't help when, you know, they keep lighting them on fire.
No.
And there are so
there's
many.
two things lighting them on fire? Oh god.
Yeah, I sure was trying to put out the flame on the ground while... 40.
That was a lot.
40 on floor 1. Yeah, Louis been canceled. 40 on floor 1. Good lord.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest though, the stuff with the fucking cave makes me worry about Pikmin 4. And Pikmin 3 is gonna help me dial in what to expect for Pikmin 4.
Uh-huh.
So, Bob, we have 92 treasures out of 201. It was literally me making the joke of the president comes down to the planet and suddenly more treasures manifest.
Right?
Oh my god. Can I? Thank you. Sure, you know what?
Burning boulder over there? No,
That's a flame bulb orb.
Yeah.
And I bet that asshole has treasure in him.
Probably.
Yeah, he does. Gotta trick him into going into the water.
Yeah, this place sucks. Yeah, that's... Gaming Chuck, this is where everyone wanted us to come. They're like, well,
So it
we know
makes sense.
you're not going to do everything, but you really got to see this. This is the good stuff.
It's kind of fucking hilarious, actually.
Get him.
Man,
How many
so
is that?
bad. His face being all melty is so awful.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad that they didn't give me a final boss for those credits.
Yeah, fair. Oh my god. You lost 40 of them again.
This is unhinged. Well, you had bitter spray. Yeah, don't I have one?
No, I have two, but I like having to use one on floor 1 is rough.
yeah, that seems
Like that's,
myopic to use your consumable super item. That was good.
that was a lot of blues.
I wonder if it's based on how many people you have when you reset.
Maybe.
I don't know. That was really good, though. Oh, I have spicy spray. We don't have bitter sprays. Wait. Oh, right. We only collected a few of the purple things, and then... Man. Yeah, I don't...
You need to do more prep work for this, I guess.
I guess that's their idea. It's about how it isn't generated.
Oh no.
That's fine. There's only one flame. We're good.
Right? Yeah, it was only
It was-
truly dire when it was 2.
When he jumped my ass in a dark alley.
Right.
Stupid fucking asshole. I'm so pissed about that.
Bitter face ton enemies. Oh.
Cool black triangle. Oh, hey, Diet Boomer. Or Diet Doomer. Slightly different. Slightly different. Say, Bob.
Hey.
We talked yesterday about where you were in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to have to do some real athletics here.
Oh my god, yeah, talking about that.
Some real
on a
gymnastics
stream,
here.
as we don't spoil anything.
You get all the tears.
Mm-hmm.
You did all the disturbances.
Yeah.
Did
Wait,
you-
no, I didn't do all the tears. I'm still working
okay.
on them.
You still haven't. Okay.
I've seen like probably everything important.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. For even one fucking second.
I think I'm missing 3, and they're all at the beginning.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Careful planning stuff and skill tackling the generated floors. Yeah, no, as I was saying, I bet that makes the replayability for this really great. Because, you know, you're seeing fresh stuff, and still the game has the overworld. I think a better balance of the two would help, and maybe giving me a final boss for, like, a normal, like, you gave me an ending and stuff.
Right. I guess, yeah, you'd think that you had I guess they couldn't figure out a way that it would make sense, but they should.
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh, and then on the way out, this happens.
Or, like,
they caught Louis, but that's fine. You hate that guy.
yeah.
Just see how many hearts you have.
I mean, I have, like, 18, you?
I have, I believe, 23, 22, something like that, because I hard spec'd into that. I only have 2 rings then.
Yeah. By the way, I don't have 3 rings.
Okay.
I looked it up after I said that. I have 2 and 2/3 or 2 and 1/3.
Okay.
Somewhere in that range. Remember, they'll say, fuck Louis. The man at leg was supposed to be that boss, but you kicked its teeth in like it was nothing. You mean the machine at the bottom of that cave? Because, man, that was sad. That was one of the easiest things I've done in this game.
But he
Maybe
had a gun, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, he had a gun. That was wicked. The gun was sick as shit.
Right.
I think everyone can agree on that. But yeah, I really did kick its teeth in. That was a real Drown the Witch moment. But imagine I did Drown the Witch on my first attempt.
Right.
That's what that felt like.
When does the second bar of hearts appear? I believe it's 20.
Yeah, it's 20. Well, yeah, 21.
Right, because
That's how you caught them on fire and then blew them into the water. I want you to think about what you've done here and why it didn't work.
the gun is strong. You just made it shoot only Olimar by accident. I don't know. He might have planned that.
Is the debate whether or not I planned to dodge the bullets? Because I did.
Okay.
So the trick is to leave the close Pikmin at that wall. Because he can see through the wall, obviously.
I don't know if there are 40 hearts in total. It might go beyond that.
That's true.
Well, this is the best run yet. You've only lost
13.
13, yeah.
Less
I was
than
waiting for
because I
you
didn't
to
come in
before
with it.
die in a second. That's the only reason I was pausing. But no.
Yeah, I'm good.
Impressive.
So if anyone would like to be a thug, that's what it's like. Killing a bullboard like that, that does actually make you a thug, just to be clear.
Is that a cookie?
It does seem to be a cookie wafer. So did you do castle stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do a castle boss?
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Before he died, I did something that I was like,
What the fuck is this
I
shit?
don't-
I look away to talk
What?
about cool
What?
shit too, so the kingdom
What
of
are
Hollow
you-
Man shows up. What is this? I can see it with my optical receptors, but my sensors cannot detect it. Could its physical form be anchored in another dimension? Attacking it is futile. What? What? If only we could force it to take on physical form, but its current state could desert. Danger, danger, danger. What the fuck?
So that thing, what was that James Cameron movie? The Abyss. That is the monster from The Abyss, but has two giant, like, steamroller legs.
This is horrifying. Is that a Dahaka? Yeah, I don't. That was bug bait? I guess it's working.
Yes, Big Mac, this is a live. You're not on repeat.
We got all the treasures.
Yeah.
And then I just left.
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
You are literally not supposed to fight that thing. It's clearly a
Nailed it.
monster.
Yeah, that is a Silent Hill ass monster. I bet that exact monster's in one of the fucking PS3 era ones.
Probably.
Man, Silent Hill mobs. I bet that Silent Hill game is coming out this year. That's what the thing Sony's fucking around with.
Silent Hill 2?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I was talking about that earlier this year where I'm like, I bet that shit's coming out this year.
Yeah.
And then we did this conference and Insider's just like, there's some shit coming out this year and they're just not talking about it. Look at the babies!
It'd be really crazy if Silent Hill 2 remake, Alone in the Dark reboot, and Alan Wake 2 all come out within 1 month. I feel like that's just
And then
not nice for horror fans. Like, give them a little bit more space.
And then at the end of God, look at them. They're so fucking, they're schmoving. These babies are like doing some fucking wave dashes like they're playing Smash. Look at them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice cookie. It's like Yoshi's cookie. Yeah, look at them. Look at them go. They're just schmoving. What do you want?
Me to not kill your mom? I did, though. I'm sorry.
Right, it's too late for that shit, guys. What? The confused Bulborb has fallen in with the Pikmin. They appear to coexist peacefully. Strange, this Bulborb has a leaf sprouting from its spine, much like the leaf on a Pikmin's head. Oh my god.
True horror.
Oh, hey, Spiff said the same thing as me about Yoshi's cookie. Great.
Yes.
It's just us, man. We're the only ones who know. That's truly horrifying.
Two Gungeon exclusive pick.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's a?
So I guess what I've learned is to expect in Pikmin 4 for truly insane things to happen.
Yeah, deep fucking horror.
Yes.
Like, this has fucking nailed that. I already suspected it based on that trailer, but Jesus.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised with the ending. The alternate ending for Pikmin 1 involved Olimar becoming a Pikmin.
Yeah. I really think one of the funniest things is how you can do really horrifying things if you just wrap it in a kid-friendly package. People let it slide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going in there for that. I'm sorry. I need all my strength. I will pass up that treasure since this was, you know, people don't expect us to 100% this. They just want us to see it.
Right. And apparently it's got some truly terrifying things in it already.
Yeah, exactly. Like bug snacks.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
Is it game be pulled up by a Pikmin bomb? Just asking.
Hey. I need to play Big Snacks. I still haven't.
Yeah.
Did you beat Bug Snacks?
No.
Okay. Did you play Bug Snacks?
Only a tiny bit that I was on stream. Basically, no.
Why am I the only person I know who played Bug Snacks?
It seemed neat, but I saw enough of you playing to be like, yeah, I got as much as I wanted out of that.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I like the story stuff.
Yeah, no, the story seems good.
It's really funny. I remember Aggro just described it as like, it feels like someone took two games and fused them together through friction.
Yes.
Friction welding in order to make these two games into one. And I'm like, you know, that hadn't occurred to me. I get it. But I feel like they just wanted to flesh it out more, and then that fucking behind the scenes dev thing where they just go, yeah, we had 3 game ideas. We were sort of pitching around the office and we liked all 3, so we made them into one game. I'm like, well, goddamn, Aggro.
Right?
Goddamn.
Maybe the spider's living up there. I don't like it.
They won't be living for long. I sure like entering caverns with 100 Pikmin. yeah, this place is nothing but water shit. That's so insane.
Right?
It still gets me that it's like the Pikmin has a thing on its head, so it should be immune to aerial attacks, right? Like the spider should be immune to aerial attacks. It has a thing on its head. Instead, it's immune to attacking its legs for some reason.
Baydog, I feel like that comparison is really weird. Maybe Dan will make more sense to Dan.
Okay, go. Yeah.
Is Pikmin 2 better or worse than Mischief Makers?
That's crude. Why would you do that? Why would anyone ask me to compare? No, it's not as good as Mischief Makers. Like, come on now.
Yeah, like Mischief Makers is one of those N64 all-time classics.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
I like the GameCube, but it's really interesting to hear so many people say like GameCube is one of the best libraries ever, and I'm like, you're just a generation later version of the people who say that about the N64. That's how it feels when I hear that.
Yeah, it is one of those things where I'm like, because I'm a Zelda fan, I'm like, it sure was like just worse than the N64 in every way. Because I guess that and Mario, like Mario 64 is better than Mario Sunshine. And Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are just head and shoulders above Wind Waker and Twilight.
You're counting Twilight as a GameCube game. That's so kind of you.
It is. It is very kind.
It is on the GameCube. That is true. No!
Another?
The exit's in there, you psychotic video game!
Into treasures.
Oh, he's just murdering shit.
He is.
What were they thinking with this?
This
is true horror.
Right?
God, that new game's gonna have fucked up shit going on.
Yeah, it is.
He's like, let me out. Oh, children. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run.
Oh, does that not work? Can you not walk that?
I cannot walk up that.
It's not like he's just gonna flatten all your Pikmin in one go, is it? Oh, he has gigantic crushers? Yeah, okay, probably is like that.
He's gonna make fucking mashed potatoes out of you.
I guess you don't... If you were just getting to an exit,
I
only
still
roll
gotta get up
meter.
there. But that's the thing, it's not open.
Oh, they can do that?
This is the first time they've done it. But looking at it, apparently.
Man.
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking. This sucks so bad, man.
Luckily, he's distracted. He got ADD and wandered off.
God bless him. I hope he never takes his meds.
There it is. Oh, no.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Go, 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 go.
Oh.
This is shit. It drops after 5 minutes, so it's like the fucking Reaper in arcade games.
Right?
Oh my god. What a fucking nightmare. What were they thinking? Like, what? Like, legitimately, what made them think of that? What is...
A gauntlet.
Flower. Yeah. Thank you. I was trying to remember ones that weren't obscure Japanese Nintendo games.
Right. That was a white flower. That means they're going to throw poison at you.
Doop. Doop.
Is that a metal frog? It doesn't matter, I guess.
Ultimately, moot.
That sure vaporized your Pikmin immediately when they touch lightning.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. I'm glad they made it possible, though. Part of me would believe that this game would just be like, no, you have to use the correct one.
Right? Oh my god, electric bugs? Oh wait, you have those new Pikmin, the weirdos, which I think are immune to the lightning.
You think?
I think so. I bet. Because they're red.
Yeah, lightning's yellow.
Oh my god.
It's okay. He's not immune to being beaten to death.
Right?
Is this a chessboard or more cookies? Because that's not enough squares for a chessboard, and yet
Yeah,
it
I
looks
think it's
so
more
much like
cookies.
that cookie. but it's not the same. Oh god, Christ! Come on. What are we doing here?
All right, they do say
Oh, I
those
gotta
Bulbins
kill your
are
mom.
immune to all elements.
Cool.
Crazy.
That would be pretty helpful for that guy who spews all 4 elements, huh?
I guess so, unless they're not in that cave.
Well, you can bring them because they're just Pikmin.
I don't know. They said where chat said they were dungeon exclusive Pikmin. They might not come with you after you leave this.
Well, I assume dungeon exclusive just meant, you know.
Yeah, only from this dungeon, which also could.
Well, yeah, that and, like, the other ones are exclusive to caves. But yeah, I figured it was just exclusive to this cave, but I don't know. Go. Yeah, it feels pretty good. I like that as a mechanic.
They cannot leave with you.
Ah, that's a bummer. At the same time, they're a crime against God, so...
Right.
Get them.
Oh, that was another cookie. Yeah. Another cookie.
That's why I'm ignoring it.
Oh, that's an exit.
Sure is.
Nice.
Woo! That was close. It was just about to fire our asses.
I can't believe that this is the first dungeon we've seen. It's like, yeah, we've locked every exit.
Yeah, because it's the first one that has someone fucking go on a manhunt for me.
Right?
Like, I've spent this entire game taking the dungeon slowly like a fucking horror game. And now it's... Oh, yeah, you think that's what horror games are? No. Horror games is when Mr. X is coming.
Right.
Is it a horror game if X isn't gonna give it to you? I think not.
Oh, hey.
Stop fucking...
Oh.
That was
What?
60.
What? He can spark?
I expected more of a wind-up on the spark. I sure did get through this entire level and lose it all for a cookie.
Oh. That was rough.
Yeah, I didn't need 50 Pikmin. I can lose 50 Pikmin.
Yeah,
That
it's just
definitely
50
won't make the
Pikmin.
rest of it a cave, like a nightmare cave. I have to say, survival horror across RTS is quite the innovation. Yeah. I don't know. I was listening to Tony Hawk soundtracks in my car
Yeah.
because I've been doing a lot of that over the last 2 months. It started playing Nookie by Limp Bizkit because Amazon Music is like, this is also related. I'm like, well, that's closer than the other shit you've been guessing. So sure, I'll listen to Nookie by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
I'm listening to it and I'm like, there's an endearing quality to parts of this. But man, this sure just sounds kind of produced like shit. I don't even know how to phrase it like specifically.
Huh.
But it is not great music. Hard to express. Anyways, let's just fucking rip them apart. I don't know. Oh, hey, look at that. I'm back up at 96 Pikmin. That's great. Anyways, let's pack your mom into the fucking thing. Is that Limp Bizkit in a nutshell? That's a lot of things in a nutshell. I'm fucking talking about it. I constantly think about that Eminem interview where he's like, I finally figured out how to use my drum machine. I'm like, how many albums have you turned out? What the fuck? You play one instrument. It's a fucking drum machine. What? Like, what? Whoa, camera! You see that shit?
Yeah, that was rough.
Cameron was
man.
trying to fuck me on that one. He keeps knocking me over on the way up. Yeah, he's done that. That's unfortunate. He killed like 2 Pikmin.
Disgusting.
Yeah. I poisoned the fucking Hollow Man. Hollow Man eats the white Pikmin. It's just like, what the fuck? Dies. Dumbass.
No spider for this cookie? Oh, there's the exit.
Man, I'm such a professional. Did you see that timing? That was tight.
That was tight.
Hope no weird balloon creatures descend and attack me.
You better not be able to get through the wall.
He sure can blow through the wall. I want that cookie.
Okay, they're working on it. They haven't been, like, jumped by anything yet.
Yeah, and Hollow Man won't show up for a bit.
All right.
I think there was one more thing, because isn't this with the really big
I think there was
cookie?
a second cookie.
Yeah.
10?
That's so compelling. Clearly not that compelling.
No.
So when our president said like, "Oh, this is as much as a year's salary," did he mean for him or us? Because I feel like probably us. We probably make jack shit.
Right. Because it's gold now, I actually know what this fun I'm doing here.
10 Pocos is a 10th of a year. Yeah, I was talking about the president's comments at the beginning of the game. Hey, fellas.
Oh, bombs too.
No. We sure are just getting jumped frame 1 here.
Yeah.
You would really eat a bullboard Pikmin? That is fucked up.
Well, they did him.
Well, yeah, but he's just a bullboard. Well, not really. He is the leaf, so it's questionable.
Yeah, that's true. Even they already have leaves. I don't like this.
No, but at very least the computer's processing them, right? Oh, hey, I didn't get this white Pikmin on the last floor, so now these poison walls are invincible. Because unlike everything else, poison walls don't have
poison's just
downtime.
always on. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is regrettable.
You can yell at them enough.
Yell at the poison to go away.
Yeah.
Go away.
This is just, cave, in addition
yeah,
to being
that's
very
right.
scary, is some of the least expensive treasure in the game.
That's
So if you want
That's
to
fucking
pay off the
terrible.
debt, you don't want to go here. Oh my god.
Thank you, chat, for reminding me of a thing I acknowledged seconds ago.
Yes.
God, their movement animation is unreal. This Korean backdash bullshit.
Oh my god. There's like, no, we want to hit thing.
Okay, there's a hit thing. See if I can.
For the egg. It's probably gonna be filled with bugs.
Yeah, that's just how my life is.
Right?
You know, Bob, I occasionally think about the fact I've never beaten the game Spelunky. I'm like, man, I would have probably really enjoyed Spelunky when it came out if I didn't play it with a total sociopath who just took every opportunity to fuck me and you over by knocking us off of ledges and laughing and not warning us about what shit does. And I'm like, sir, I think what you want to see is a person's first Let's Play of it where they know nothing about it, not enjoy playing a video game with your friends.
No.
I felt like that was a moment. So anyways, I've never really played Spelunky. I played it like once with that guy. Feel like I might enjoy it a lot more playing it in a bit more sane environment. I don't know. Roguelites are weird.
Yeah, it
Either
takes
they
a
click
really
for me or I really don't like them.
Yeah, like roguelites are so like that. Like either it's one you really like. I think that's applies to basically everyone, or you hate it.
Right. Yo, canned meat.
And I know that I didn't like the art style for it, but it could still be fine. Oh my god. Why is this cave like this?
Because it thought that other cave was funny. And it was like, but what if there was like...
Single double A.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because earlier we had like the D cell or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, you guys do that. Okay, get out of my hair. Get out of my hair. Do that. Good, none of you are blue. Man, that's really cool that they're immune to everything.
Right? They're so strong.
Yeah, they're strong boys. Wow, what a cool Duracell battery. We got to look at it, and
That's pretty cool, eh?
that's really cool.
How long we got till that dude spawns? Oh my god. Okay, it's just... It's just the bomb one. Well, that's still really bad.
Yeah, I hate that guy a lot, actually. How the fuck oh my god.
Devil's ham.
Yeah, it's canned ham.
Looks great. Get in that hole.
So warm. So safe. Roguelike survival modes of Streets of Rage 4, but that's literally it. Yeah, I like... Let's name every roguelike I like. Azure Dreams. Rogue Legacy. Rogue Legacy 2. Oh, this is Final Floor. Man, it's a lot easier when you don't try to get every treasure.
Right?
Uh-oh, I think I'm out.
You like 30XX, but that game's not real yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's not a real game. Maybe by the time it's done, I'll hate it. They are just constantly adding things that I'm like, how much is going to be in this by the time it comes out?
So technically, you can just leave. You don't need to fight a monster.
That's true, but I want to see what the hell you put at the bottom of the dungeon with the weird interdimensional being?
Right?
Like, how do you top that? Is he going to become...
Like beatable as a boss or something?
Yeah, is he going to become corporeal? Cell batteries in Pikmin 2, they get the most representation of brands. Clearly they got paid the most money. Well, it's also relevant the Wavebird came out. I feel like...
There's something iconic about the Zerso battery.
I mean, there is.
Oh no, it is him. No, nothing to say about him this time, computer.
I need purple to make him corporeal? That seems insane. Why would that... Why does that make sense?
John Twando's like the Shovel Knight Dig.
Yeah, Shovel Knight Dig was really neat. What was it on other than phones?
Yeah, did they ever bring
No! No!
Oh no! Oh
no! No!
Okay, okay.
Oh, thank God he can't turn corners very tight, but he did delete the purple flower. PC. Okay.
And Switch maybe.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if it came out on the Switch, because I wouldn't play it on the Switch probably. That's obviously not. What do you, that's not the direction I'm pushing. Oh boy,
God,
a lot of them just died, and I didn't even hit that direction. I don't know why they swung like that. I was pointing the C-stick right, and they swung across the whole to the left. Okay.
Oh my God, yeah, there he goes.
How does that work?
Oh, hey, Rig.
Man, that guy dies really easy. Hey, Rig. Pikmin's really scary. I'm kind of dealing with the Hollow Man situation right now, but he's more of an extra-dimensional being. Yeah, let's
You don't think you can handle him?
let's maybe get those purple Pikmin before we open the door to hell.
Right.
Before we open the event horizon. Thank you for resubscribing. 26 months has been a really long time.
Yeah.
Always feels crazy when it's been like I've watched him Rig for 2 years.
Yeah, the game keeps crashing like crazy tonight. It's messed up.
Another crash. Real crazy, real crazy. Begin. Why does it say begin?
I don't know.
Why does it always say begin? I never played this, but good luck, you two. Well, here's the great part. We got the first ending, and we're not going for the second.
Yeah, we've already beaten the game. This is just the extra. People wanted to see this dungeon.
To get the other ending for the game, you have to absolutely 100% it. And we're not doing that.
Yeah, or something very close.
No, you literally, because that email says you can't come back until you get every last thing on your list.
I saw someone in chat was like, well, it's not everything, but it's very close.
Hell, to get the really true stuff, it sounds like you need to even do that entire challenge mode.
Yeah, that's true. The challenge mode hiding some stuff is crazy.
Yeah, Rise Bridge, you need every single treasure, all 201.
Wow.
So yeah, we will not be doing that. But we are having a pretty good time, and since we've already beaten it, this is our just people wanted us to see this dungeon, which is fair. I didn't expect interdimensional beings to be in Pikmin.
No, that was not a possibility.
That was none of them. Come on. Come on. Sometimes this D-pad just don't work. Okay, there we go. You're like, it's a GameCube. The D-pad never works. Sweep to the side, sweep to the side.
Oh no.
Oh no. I mean, cool story, bro, but like, oh my god.
Yes,
oh shit,
it
that
worked. Only
we got your
Pikmin.
fucking number. Oh no.
Yeah. You could even hit it with the juice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My god, how is he knocking it off so quick now? Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, see, that's how. Oh my god, he's just booking it now. What the hell is going on? Oh, you think you could stop? Hey, purple dude, I'm gonna need you to keep up because we can't hurt him at all unless you're here. What the fuck is happening?
What is this?
God, another whole health bar. Is him just wandering around like a man?
He can't hurt us, and it feels like insane that we're doing this to him.
What's that thing from McDonald's? The big purple creature?
Grimace.
Okay, that is the Grimace. I didn't want to call him that, but he is the Grimace.
You're like, I didn't think it was okay for me to say that word.
Right?
It's so fucking crazy that this motherfucker is like just booking it. He has no attacks anymore. He's just afraid. The end of fucking Pikmin 2 is me going, he's feeling fear!
Yes. Yeah. Devour him.
Eat his fucking face! Naga nooch! That's so fucking funny. Bob, did you put on your list rip the skin off of an interdimensional being?
No.
At the end of this game, was that on your
No,
like?
this-
Obviously, if you're gonna make a sequel to Pikmin,
God, yeah, like will future Pikmin involve interdimensional creatures? Like,
I
is that
feel like
gonna
there's
be
no
normal?
way with that trailer for 4 that it doesn't. Oh man, look at this dude. Why did we do that?
Well, you get an air horn.
I guess because he hunted us, right?
Yeah.
I hope I have enough dudes to lift that. That looks pretty
You
heavy.
have plenty. You even got purples.
Yeah, but there was that thing in that other level that was 1,000, Bob.
Oh.
Processing. How curious. The wraith completely vanished. But what was it? Surface object scans indicate the presence of a bright red component. Gulix from Pikmin 1, one of the secret bosses, it supposedly reflects the mythological creature Umibozo. I mean, it does reflect Umibozo. What a soothing sound.
Yes, I love it. This is my jam.
So I thought we would have a little bit longer into like Unreal Engine being the de facto engine. Oh my god, the wait that takes us, the 100 purple Pikmin genuinely takes an entire day to get back to base despite being 5 feet away. That's insane. Professional noisemaker. Can you upgrade us? How insulting. This object's coloring is more eye-catching than my own hole. I shall connect it to the alarm clock our esteemed president was so fond of. I have refitted both objects into a pluck-a-phone. Now simply blowing the whistle will inspire Pikmin sprouts to pop up out of the ground. That's awesome. This is some real Shadow of the Colossus time trial.
Right?
Super item shit. That rules. Oh, they had Umibozo and fucking Neo.
I don't remember what the Umibozo demon is.
I think it was in one of the Castlevanias or Bloodstained. Probably. That's why I have seen it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, people are saying that thing in 1 was pretty similar to it. Neo 1. Yeah, that was cool as hell. I can see absolutely why you guys needed us to see that.
Okay, yeah, I see that. So I
Can you show
assume.
me? Because I'm curious how it looks in there. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be the pictures of the thing. And
Yeah, I love to look up Neo.
I think there's one in Portrait of Ruin. Yeah. Yeah, I swear it's in a Castlevania or Ritual of the Night. I forgot to ask Greg how his night was going. And he's gone already because he got scared.
He's like,
What the fuck's with that enemy? What is this game? What do you mean you're ripping his skin off? Fuck this. And he left. I can't blame him.
no. Who would?
Also, what the hell am I doing? I didn't even do a shout out for Rig. I'm getting rusty. Bam. Yeah, I hope he's having a good week. There was a couple times I wanted to stop by, but I couldn't. And that frustrated me.
Right.
Oh. He's still here. You're welcome, Rig. There aren't a ton of people on Twitch that I watch, so I love shouting out any of them. 'Cause I think the grand total of people I love to watch on Twitch is maybe like 4. Maybe 6 or 7 at absolute most, but it's really not a big number. You missed the cloud music from Robotrek then. I got to glance at that Super NES JRPG. Yeah, I got to glance at that before driving home and going to sleep. Like, I finished my work here for the day because I think I even surfaced in one of the streams because I was lurking mostly because I was working on podcast shit, I think. Yeah. That wasn't the Robotrek one. The Robotrek one, I didn't surface. I was looking for that. Quintet, like proto-Pokemon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here is the Neo Umibozo. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a big lump of water.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Yeah.
That is freaky. So Submerged Castle said 7 out of 13 treasures. It sure fucking did. Because I booked it.
Yeah.
Like, you saw it. I didn't even try to 100% that.
No. And apparently those treasures all suck. Not that it matters, you just need all of them.
That's true.
I guess you can also just do multiple runs.
Right, and that's what I was talking about. Like, if you own this game and you weren't trying to, like, do a death stream of it, then yeah, you would just do multiple runs. Or, as I would often do as a kid, be like, nah, that's cool.
Right.
Go play something else. But yeah, no, I totally get why people would love this Pikmin. I am super curious out of all the Pikmins, you know, which one is their favorite? The fans, all of them.
Yeah.
What is the fan favorite Pikmin?
I want to know if 3 like goes farther in this direction of Bell Caves, or if it tries to bring it back more towards like Pikmin 1 style. I'm very curious.
I bet it does that second one. I bet it has more of a balance. I feel like you don't make a Wii U game and make it identical to the GameCube game you made many, many years ago. 3 is my favorite. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the poll on which version.
Oh yeah.
I should just make a Google poll.
Yeah.
Google form, and then have people mandatorily like type in their username and have it registered to email. Because I don't know. I think there is like the gamepad should just be able to nail it.
Right. That seems like the way.
3 has caves, but they aren't the focus. Oh, you guys, this game was 12 hours, or 9 hours. No, we said it was 12, which is 9 shorter than 21, which is what the getting everything allegedly was. So you had some maths mix up. But we beat it in like 11. Like only barely over 11, so.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Gamepad plus Wiimote setup rules. Yeah, as it turns out, being able to point at exactly what you want to select on the screen might help in a Pikmin game.
Yeah, I'm super curious how that's going to work. Like, do we put the gamepad in front of us and point at it with the remote?
I assume you point at the TV because they have a sensor bar on the Wii U too.
Yeah.
By the way, I knew we were gonna play the Wii U version. That's why the Wii U's still down here, bro.
Right?
I've been telling you that for months. Oh man, What? Gee, you put it in my head that it could not be good. Or it could be not good. Which is kind of horrifying. Like me buying a $60 Pikmin game and it's bad.
Right.
And I'm like, why did I get... Why?
Why did I trust them with this?
Why did I open my heart? Why did I line up to get owned like this? See, Bob, you can command people to go back to base.
I guess that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Anyways, let's see who's live here on Twitch. I'm very curious. And next stream, we'll hopefully have a hyper-realistic Bulborb for the chat
Oh.
instead of Shinobi enthusiasts. I see someone on Twitter has tagged me with the image, "You're too late, Ganondorf. I am now forklift certified." Let's see. You see that insane run-on 7 comment long Dragon Ball thing I posted last night?
I read a little bit of it. I saw you posted it.
That dude just kept going.
Yeah.
So like, you can make this one run-on comment instead of 7. We're good. You don't.
It seems like a lot of your anger is focused on the show and not us. I don't know what this is about.
That just seemed like a normal conversation with a Dragon Ball fan. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that's how Lily is every time I talk to her. Actually, that changed a few years back. Thank God. That's how every tweet Lily makes about Dragon Ball's like, so kind of the same thing.
Right.
Man, not a whole lot of people are live. One moment. But Sup Caitlin is live. She says debate with me under just chatting, and they're recommending this person in her profile picture. Even, you know, the contrast is just good enough to see her boobs. Even though, you know, profile picture is very tiny on Twitch. Very, very tiny. See? That is like some key lighting on the boobs right there. that is not easy. These boobs are photoshopped. I can tell from a 10 by 10 pixel profile picture.
I'm well trained.
I've been training from. We've been training my AI on pictures of boobs for years. I'm not allowed in the European Union because they make me claim all the copyrighted content I've trained my eyes on. You see that shit for machine learning?
No.
They actually had a thing that was like, yeah, we demand that ChatGPT discloses all of the copyrighted content it trained its AI on, and they're like, if we do that, we'll get sued. They're like, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, we are suing you.
That's kind of the idea.
Oh.
Man, is this what we're doing? Wait a minute. Okay, give me 1 second, chat. I need to check something. Okay, so a streamer I just started watching, where I don't even think I've said anything in their chat. That's the level of like, no. I just started watching his live, so I'm gonna raid them. Give me 1 sec. They're pretty cool. And they're playing Stray, which is a fucking video game. I love Stray. When y'all storm in there, give them some yelling bannies. Give them the meows. Here we go. I need to do that over here. I can't even see the fucking font at this distance. Jesus. Channel, boom. Mute my ass. You think I want to listen to me? You take it easy too, Rig. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Things are kind of calmed down now. I only have to watch the Pokemon movie in the next few days and take notes, so I have to watch it twice. But, you know, I should be able to make it by first stream soon, so hopefully. I chose the perfect frame of you to freeze on, Bob. It is like your eyes are crawling into the back of your skull.
Great.
Because I just needed us to not make sound. Anyways, there's the GigaBoots raid message. You all have a good night. We'll see you. Yeah, I guess Thursday. Shit.
Right? Unless some last second video game conference gets announced. I hope not.
Or like suddenly $400 appears in my hands and it just has written on it the word golf.